Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to some more Sacer events here.
What's up?
Yeah, today I have AKA joining me here. If you missed that tournament yesterday, AKA was played against. Wait, no, it's today, is it?
That's
Where's
right.
Somebody give me a schedule.
You're seeing to the future right now.
I am seeing to the future. Okay, so I'm a little behind here. Well, hope everybody's doing well today. Yesterday for Valentine's Day, we had matchups of Maddie versus Laura, and then we had Rev versus Loki. But today, what we have going, as you can see, earlier today we had Dog going against Zora, which Dog came out on top there. And then Ogawa versus I don't know who won that one there, but it's unfortunately. But that's not what's important. What's important right now is a match coming up here. We have the Sound Defense versus Nog here. And this is going to be a little different. We have some sort of different rules lined up by the looks of it.
And what would that be?
I got to find it real quick. We were just discussing it. Let's see here. So unfortunately, Nog and Sound Defense are 0-2 both. So their match is isn't really going to lead them to the bracket phase after the Swiss pool here, unfortunately. So we're going to have a little fun with this race, and what they're thinking about doing is, where is it here? They're doing a gentleman's agreement, in which they are. Where is it? Okay, so it looks like it's a quest line about Pelly. I got no idea what Pelly is, I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, is that the side quest?
Yes, it is basically it's a side quest where they have to go out of their way after ringing the bells to go look for a dog. Now, the nice thing is this dog spawns at the same place every time, but you have to keep like a certain distance from it with the dog. So, if you end up marching too far away from the dog basically stops following you. So, yeah.
Oh, I did not know they were doing that.
Yes. It was just discussed earlier.
Looks like they're doing the countdown now.
Yes, our runners are getting ready to go here. So once again, we have Dog versus the Sound Defense. Place your votes in here. Who you think might win this one? Good luck to them as well. This is gonna be a fun match between the two of them. I have high hopes for them.
All right, and they should be off now.
That is correct.
All right. Good luck to both of these people.
What's Eggman up to? I need to gather some information.
Otherwise, on a separate note, as we get started here, a match after this one is going to be AKA versus our very own Strawberry Jam. So that's going to be an exciting matchup. I have high hopes for AKA here. Nothing against Jam, no personal preference here. But I feel like AKA has been working really hard, and yeah, he's definitely shown that improvement. And that's not, I'm not just saying that because you're commenting me. I'm just saying that like in general.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And then soon after that, we have our number 1 seed here, Flubber, also world record holder, going against myself here, Icy Bone Shredder. So yes, that's going to be an interesting matchup.
TSD with a very nice mission one. Nog unfortunately had a few blunders there, but nothing too bad.
Alright. Nog with a nice transition to the shot, though.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it looks like the mods are not willing to put a prediction up for who our winner might be, but this is great fun between the two, and yeah, it's exciting to be able to see a third race here.
Alright, entering Wave Ocean. Nog is going for Wave Ocean skip, I see, and TSD is opting out of it. Smart choice.
See if Nog gets this first try. Goes to the pause buffer.
Oh. Yo, gets it and he hits the cave. Let's go.
Yes.
That is a great start to Nog right there. TSD taking a pull there. It's a more safer route, but it does eat up a couple seconds.
Alright, so Nog is gaining a pretty good lead from that one. We'll see if TSD is able to catch up from that.
Jump.
TSD with that nice light dash in the cave. Good transition there.
Tails, go ahead and push the gate switch so he doesn't get out.
Okay, Sonic, I'll be right back.
Alright. Did not get the Trail of Rings in the Ocean SMH.
Nice flash in the
118.
gate, my dog. Going into the box
Darn,
now.
we're not gonna make it. Let's speed up. What?
Alright, no mistakes from TSD. That was very nice.
That's what you like to see on a good wave ocean there.
Ooh.
TSD bombing a pole there by accident. You can see that. But a good recovery at the rails.
Gets hit twice, unfortunately, in the cave. Oh, it hit again. Oh no.
Not taking that hit right before the loop to ensure there's no rings there. Doesn't make the jump, unfortunately, but it's still good recovery there. A nice 216 on Wave Ocean.
Pretty solid
start.
time. Not gonna
Yes.
Just made it.
lie. Did unfortunately miss the jump. But
TSD taking a hit from the robot. It's going to go around the cave. That's a good save from Strat. Headed right for the loop here.
Alright, let's see. Oh, he
Nice
got the
ramp skip by
nice
TSD there. That is a good recovery. It's 245. I need that out. So not going for the third door clip here because unfortunately there is a barrier that generally is underneath where you have to get to in order to get to that area that Nog just went to. But in order to clear that barrier, you generally have to get the gravitational item from the store. But if you could do the door clip there, you don't have to like worry about buying that. You can actually bypass that barrier. So it helps save a little bit of time. It's just you do have to ensure you do buy the item later.
Okay, Eggman, I'll play with him.
Where is?
TSD gonna go to the store and go to pick up them.
Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. Oh, that was very scary. Nog almost did not make it on the
I
horn,
can
but we
finally see your
managed to
face.
do it.
Now it's my turn.
TSD is buying the anti-grav, and wait, he death warps? Is that? I've never seen that done before. I never actually.
So that
that's
is the
kinda
fastest
interesting.
strat. Is actually after you visit the shop, you do want to do a death warp because it'll save you about like 4 to 6 seconds, depending on like where you do it at.
Yeah.
Because instead of running from the store all the way back to where you just were, it takes actually longer because like all the
That was
obstacles,
incredible.
chance of hitting people, stuff like that. So the death warp is actually a lot easier and faster.
Gotcha. Huh. Well, Nog did make it out of Cerberus. Let's see if TSD has any issues. Hopefully, he does not.
Ooh,
Oh,
unfortunately,
unfortunately, the restart.
that Serb RNG is always a pain.
Oh,
Police, hold on tight.
okay, does make it. Third time.
Third time is always the charm sometimes.
Oh, Nog missing the loop launch, unfortunately.
So we have a message from chat here by Zora about the rules of this race. So basically, they're gonna run this race as they normally would. So this is no major glitches. No, this is no Crisis Warp, obviously. So there is still major glitches allowed. Not taking a fairly different route this time.
Those
For
enemies
Dusty,
seem to be
very
protecting
understandable.
that cage
But basically, what's gonna happen is when we get to aquatic phase, where we have the Ring of 3 Bells, both of our competitors here are going to do a side mission in which it's for a little boy, girl. I don't know. It's some person named Penelope or something. I don't remember. Yes,
Yeah,
it is
TSD for the
basically a
death.
side thing. TSD, rough death there. But yeah, basically they're gonna end up doing the side quest in which they have to get this dog and bring it back to the owner. And the dog is gonna appear in the same spot it does every time. And yeah, that's the gentleman's agreement here that they both decided to do to help finish out the run. Yes, the penalty scheme.
TSD unfortunately missing the statue, making him have to do another hit.
Nice.
Oh,
How
oh,
was
that's rough.
Get the unofficial homing attack. That is rough.
Nog with the 123 Dusty Desert due to the missed loop skip, unfortunately. But he's still in the
Yes.
lead.
So the downside about having an egg serve at a quarter health is now he's gonna turn around twice rather than just a one time. So instead of like two tapping him, you have to hit him into the wall twice now.
It's no use.
Oh, wait, no, you could have got launched into a ring, Nog. No.
It's rough, Nog there. Oh,
Oh.
nice homing attack away.
Oh.
Unfortunately, that was
Oh my.
okay.
The first time, Nog probably would have got launched into a ring, so I don't think the reset was needed, but it was still okay.
Grab a ring for security. Good deal. Good deal.
Okay,
It's no
alright.
use.
Oh my gosh.
TSD on Dusty now.
Yes. It's no use.
Oh no.
It's no use.
You got it, you can do it, I believe.
Nog's still able to recover here. Just gotta get away a little bit.
TSD is definitely able to recover some time from this.
Take this. It's no use.
Oh, Nog with the
Oh.
unfortunate second homing attack.
Take.
Did have a ring at least, so safely ensures that he will have a reset once again.
Oh, okay, you got
Last hit
it.
on Silver there.
TSD is having a very nice Dusty Desert though, I will say.
Too easy. No sweat.
Takes the hit.
It was such a nice
Holy
early game
shit.
for Nog too, but the Silver. Silver can always be a pain sometimes.
Oh, that's the second day in a row Silver has beaten someone several
Nice
times.
112 for TSD here. Nog having some
112,
graphic issues.
really good. Scaring
Unfortunately,
the
accidentally
captain.
hits into the captain there.
I do believe TSD did have a better Dusty Desert as well.
I do believe so as well.
Yeah.
So TSD gonna be able to make up a lot of time here at Silver.
That was incredible.
Interesting way of going about it without moving the camera at all. Well, never mind who switched it, but
Sonic, can you hear me? Knuckles wants.
Nog heading over to M11 now.
I forgot to guess the who's the captain time. It's so over. TSD beating Silver first try at the 25-63.
The classic 25-633 maneuver. You love to see that. It's always a safe strat, and it guaranteed at 25-633.
Curious to see how this M11 goes.
Good start for Nog there on the M11, knocking out all the robots one shot. So close to hitting them all.
Look at it, but it's alright.
Now we want to get some number guesses here for TSD on Mission 5. Who is the captain?
I guess a 1.8. I
It's,
don't know the exact numbers. That can
1.9.
happen.
The one up here. We have a 3.3. 3.1. Something like that.
I was off. I could have sworn I was about to get damaged on that because of that spin
I was
kick.
gonna say.
Good thing he did not. That was very
That's
scary.
a good recovery right into the slide after the spin kick. Love to see it.
We're at the 55.
That was
Let's see how
incredible.
TSD can compare.
So
Oh, right. He doesn't
TSD
have to
already
hit the
went to
shop.
the shop. Yes, because in fact he does have the anti-grav already. Therefore, he could head right over to the Knuckles area and trigger M11 right away.
Very nice. Oh, it misses
TSD
one
unfortunately
element,
does
I
miss
think.
one enemy and tries to only attack towards it, but doesn't get it first try, unfortunately.
Let's see.
Nice
Rest of
maneuver
it
there
is
by
going
TSD.
okay.
Good recovery. Nog starting up M12 here.
I predict this M12 will be a 20.
I'll have to beat all the enemies to get through here. Good riddance. Piece of cake. No
see.
sweat.
I think it's going to be a 21 on the end of 12 here.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
no.
I'm awesome. I'm great. I'm just that good. Let's go.
That was incredible.
The rest of this M11 is going pretty well for TSD, though, despite the mistake at the beginning.
Yes.
57, only 2
There's a
seconds off
secret
of
room here.
Nog's time. Not bad.
Nog moving into the White Acropolis.
Press
Probably
and
going to go
hold
for
the
that
A
shorter
button
speed.
as long as you can,
Shorter
and release
speed.
it right at the jump ramp.
Yeah, Drywall, you literally guessed by who's the captain by the frame.
That's insane. Clearly hacking.
Oh, we got the TV static building.
Nog with an interesting jump there, but lands it.
Oh no, misses sharp speed. Go back for it. Oh, that is unfortunate. Losing like 15 seconds, I think, from that.
I can't blame him though,
believe.
'cause, I mean, it is hard to like get like when you're not used to doing it. So
Yeah, totally understandable. I don't think TSD goes for the speed cap, so I think he should be fine. Almost 25 seconds for neither speed cap. Yeah, I thought it was closer to that. Yeah. 22 M12. Not bad. That snowball is so close to hitting him.
the snowball
Oh.
unfortunately did hit Nog, but Nog gets away safely still.
There we go.
Now TSD coming right into White Acropolis here as Nog enters section 2. Let's see how the laser clip goes.
This is
Honestly,
a
they
nice
are
big
not
place
far
for
off of
base.
each other right now. Oh, first try laser clip.
You'd love to see that. Nog with a nice spin dash. Ensure you maximum speed there. That was a nice spin kick there to ensure you don't bomb.
Nice.
Too easy.
It does look
TSD
like
over to Charlotte's
TSD
speed, it does
attempted
get
it.
it, I think.
No, he did not get it, unfortunately.
Unfortunately.
It looks like he attempted it, though.
I think he might have got one of them.
Yeah, he is going a little bit faster than usual.
Nog going into Crisis City. Let's see if it
The
claims
whole
another
city's
victim
on
today.
fire.
Nice.
Nice, gets the first boost.
Oh, TSD did get a speed cap, huh? Which one did he get? I didn't see.
I think it was that second one he got. No, it might have been first. I don't know.
The whole city's on
He
fire.
might got
Nog,
off the
unfortunately,
lower
Tuesday had to
end.
reset because did not get that second speed cap.
Oh, that.
Lands the
is-
first one with ease. The TSD going for the laser clip. Laser clip being a pain as it usually is. Nog landing that second speed cap there.
Oh, he got the laser clip. Nice.
Good laser clip by TSD there.
Yeah, they really aren't that far apart. It's actually pretty nice to see.
Nog with an
Oh,
unfortunate death does take a hit and gets steered off course.
did get did get owned by the
The whole
laser.
city's on
Not the fire, I mean.
So unfortunately, when you have this extra speed, forgive me if I mispronounce who it's named after. It's like DSS speed or something. I forget.
Yeah,
forgive me
DSS.
once again.
correct.
Whenever you get hit and take damage with that much speed, it generally directs you in a direction off of an edge if you take a hit. So it is very dangerous. Okay, DSS.
They're
city's
almost
on
even
fire.
now. Wow.
Yes, 2 deaths from Nog here, unfortunately.
Very unfortunate.
But yes, as much as the speed is worth it and it helps you out a lot, if you don't have full control over it and you end up bonking into something, like it can cost you a good amount of time. And especially with the second jump here, as you can see with Nog, like if you don't make that second
The whole
jump when you're
city's
trying to
on
go for
fire.
it, it can really eat up more time as well.
Okay. Alright. It does look like TSD is just... Is he ahead? Yeah. Yeah, he's ahead
Yes,
by a little
TSD
bit now.
is ahead right now.
Takes the
But there is
lead.
still room. Still room for
And
catching up.
Nog does not get DSS speed, but keeps going anyway. Nice. Oh, that was very scary from TSD. Almost flying off. Oh.
Looks like it's come to my attention. Based on yesterday's matches, Aura did come out on top over Maddie. So I wonder how the match was. Honestly, I didn't watch it.
Aura got an infinite load and what a crop was.
That is a shame.
That was the funniest shit ever.
But congrats to you, Aura, for being 3-0 in the brackets. Honestly, your second win was like very, very good
whole city's on
against
fire.
Blob. I was really shocked by that.
Aura pulling a thing that like almost no one has seen in this game, an infinite load out of literally nowhere.
Nog, not go for the clinch shove, just gonna play it safe and go around.
They're
Very
both
much.
very close. This is very cool to see.
TSD with a nice light dash here, ensure safety on the rail.
Alright, let's see. Almost neck and neck right now.
I do believe TSD is still ahead because of the time at least, but as far as like level-wise goes, they are very close with their pace and level.
DSD has improved a lot since I saw the first race from him, so that is very cool to see the improvement there.
Nog with a nice movement there, jumping off the rail and landing safely.
Alright. Geez, they are so close. It's awesome seeing the screens line up like that. Nog is having a like overall that section 2 was a bit faster, and it does look like Nog's movement is a bit quicker.
Yes.
Oh my god.
TSD barely saving
Oh,
that. That
holy
was
shit.
clutch for sure.
God damn. Gets the checkpoint for safety.
You know, I don't blame him. I do that all the time. Because there's like sometimes you think you can get those homing attacks, but other times like they just don't
Yeah,
line up.
especially on the skinny like trailers.
Yes, especially those.
That tornado's
Will
scary.
Mach Speed claim a victim today? We will see. Nog is scaring me right now.
TSD with nice light dashes there.
Oh my
Does come
god.
onto a box. Does he?
Oh.
Oh, he gets the light.
Both of them
Such a-
are scaring me.
Nog does take a hit before the camera turns again, but this is the last time the camera
Oh,
faces at you.
okay.
Takes that hit to ensure no rings to make sure there's no S strike. As Nog closes at the level at the 348. But we're not going to talk about the deaths that happen within that.
Yeah, I erased
TSD
that from
taking
my
a hit.
memory, don't worry.
Gets hit by the tire, but barely makes it out of there alive as well.
Both
Both on
skipping
pace,
the
but
S
this
run.
will put TSD in the lead for the time being.
Just made it.
Alright, let's see.
Now we move into everybody's favorite part of the game, Flame Core.
New fear unlocked. Alright, anything can happen in Flame Core.
Yes,
So.
you are not wrong. Dog does not jump around the corner.
Oh,
Try to go for backup.
Careful not to fall off here.
knows the backup though. Oh,
thought he jumped too soon, honestly.
TSD gets knocked by a meteor.
Ah, you hate to see it.
It's a homing attack.
Dog over the door clip, gets it just fine.
Flamecore not being nice to either of them right now.
Good homing tap by Dog. Dog unfortunately did not
Oh.
get the checkpoint. Not that it will be needed.
TSD does get the clinch jump.
Lava shoots up from that fiery
That is a good, safe recovery there. TSD getting a nice door clip there. Not gonna spin dash the rest of the way, baby.
Collapse any minute.
Okay.
Okay. Good moving here. TSD played a safer route, which I really don't blame once again. Nog with a nice slides there. That's actually a good maneuver. Hold on, somebody get my notepad. I need to write that down.
Write that down. Write that down.
Somebody take notes. Take notes. Fine, I'm going to get flubbed later today. I'm gonna get whooped. We know this.
Alright. Hits.
Good hit by Nog
third.
there to ensure that you don't fall into lava. So by taking a hit in the air instead of dropping right into lava, you don't have to go through the animation actually falling into lava, and then you have to get back up. So taking a hit gives you the invul frames right away and allows you to just spin dash right off the bat. But Nog unfortunately does take a hit as he's going across.
Flamethrower unfortunately having it out for everyone today, and with the fucking meteors.
Yes. Unfortunately, the only way to stop those meteors from hitting you on that part is if you do a spin kick.
And it can still hit you even if you do that.
Yes, it will still hit you, but if you time it just right, you can avoid like getting hit.
TSD also
hit.
getting hit by a meteor there. He is not like having a good time with Flame Core. It's just not
Nog
being
does
nice
not get
to
the click
anyone.
through, but Nog taking a safe way around. It's great to hear. Both of them getting that nice rail skip there.
Alright, let's see. Does TSD go for the clip? No, he does not.
TSD does not.
So neither of them went for it, which is understandable. Still very close, honestly.
TSD played a safer long way around. It's always been warned that you have to watch when you homing attack a switch, because in effect you can get like an infinite homing attack.
Nog choosing an interesting spot to jump out at.
Lands the clip just fine though. It is a good ensure to end the flame core. Nice
Nice.
318 on flame core.
Nice, nice.
TSD looking for that clip, gets it just fine.
Alright, Mount. Good.
Gonna take a hit just to get rid of the rings. Although it's not necessary, but it works.
Alright, nice flame core from both of them despite the dumb RNG.
Yes. It's a fantastic flame core. TSD is still leading at this point, but as we go into Iblis now.
Alright, I need some Subway Surfers gameplay for this.
So as we get into everybody's longest section of the game, Iblis, we're going to plug a few events here. So coming up soon, we do have the Fast Tales event, along with the Shadow Tournament coming up. The Shadow Tournament signups are available as well. On the agenda, we do have, coming in April, we have the Team Sonic LTS Tournament, which is going to be Sonic Heroes.
I'm sorry, Sacer, but I'm leaving the stream during Iblis 2. It bores the hell out of me, and frankly, I can think of doing a whole host of things I'd rather be doing, including playing with a rubber band. Please.
You guys are great. But also, the last Sonic Heroes plug is coming August, we have a Team Rose tournament coming up to LTS once again. So these are going to be excited. Team Sonic signups are available now if anybody's interested. You stole a copy boss from Mario 64. Any sort of mods or anybody in chat, you have anything else to plug for Sacer events, be sure to go ahead and do so. I believe I just saw something recently on the Sacer Twitter about partnering with GSA for a Sonic Hero Story, Sonic Adventure 2 Hero Story tournament.
Playing with a rubber band goes hard.
What's wrong? Is that size just for show?
They're both almost done with Iblis, and by almost done, I mean they have like 30 seconds of snore.
Looks like TSD making good time though against Nog here on Iblis for Final Fart.
I know nothing about Iblis RNG, so I have no clue if they've gotten good RNG or not. That's like the one thing I can't tell. If someone knows, please type it in chat.
Nog just wrapping up the Iblis fight. TSD not too far behind. Drywall typing a 3 in chat.
Sonic, it's coming!
Alright, now... Alright, they're both out of Iblis too. I can put my Subway Surfers away.
That was incredible.
Well, 7. I don't know how to tell if you're doing fast Iblis if you get good RNG, but I don't know how to tell otherwise. I mean, I didn't even know there was really RNG with Iblis, to be honest.
I can't even tell with fast Iblis, and I do fast Iblis.
But a little fun fact about me, not that I want to direct this about me, but I have a little history with Iblis. My first time doing Iblis, when Tails mentions the line, Sonic, it's coming! I meet Smart Al Calumet, so like, yeah, no doubt, Tails, he is coming! And then I didn't realize he was actually, like, not jumping at you, he was actually coming from the side. And yeah, you can kind of probably sum up what happened there from my first experience on 06. So there's a little Icy Boat Shooter history for you.
Insane.
Let's just say, if you think I survived, you're dead wrong, for sure. I definitely died during that moment.
Oh, he waits a random amount before diving? That's what the RNG... Okay. I never knew that. I just heard...
When it spawns, you get good RNG, but it doesn't take at least 2 seconds. I mean, Manny, I didn't even know that was a thing. What do you mean? The middle platform's always there, isn't it? Good sword did. Nog with a nice radical train starting here.
Oh no, the middle platform can't disappear. And it's really annoying.
The TSC just leading by 5.3 seconds as of Iblis 2. I think Nog's gonna take the lead here, honestly.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, unfortunate.
Fall through the sky.
Did not get the conveyor.
Unfortunate death from TSD. That is rough.
Will he be able to get it the second time though? If he goes for it again.
Does this conveyor change direction?
TSD.
Oh, does
Gets
get
the
it the
conveyor
second
skip.
time. Let's go. W.
Nice
That
lead
does
tackle
put
there.
Nog back into the lead for a little bit. Oh, Nog is not
Nog
going
is
to make
gonna
that
take a
out,
death.
unfortunately.
Does realize he will take the death, so he's gonna start over for that quicker reset.
Okay. No ramp skip.
To help maintain that speed.
Alright.
Able to move faster by
I think my internet
TSD
cut
holding
out for
attack
2
on the rails.
seconds. Oh,
TSD does get stuck on the rail. Does bounce bracelet onto the
We
train.
riding on the
Looking for that
train.
bounce pad.
we
Oh, that was scary.
ride in the train. Let's go.
TSD gonna fight the enemy. Knock over the door clip. Gonna play the safe route. Very respectful.
Alright, nice.
As Knock comes out of... TSD still holds the lead after this run.
Alright, let's see.
Knock coming over to the egg gen.
Now, does Nog do the rock launch? I don't...
intimidate me with just
Oh,
a
he
side
does. Okay, let's
Knock
see.
is gonna go for the rock launch. Does not get it. He's just gonna play it safe and take out the 30 seconds.
Alright, nice.
That's generally what I do. Gonna get some more safety rings to be ensured. Unfortunately, because the stack of boxes is gone, you did have to homing attack a few more enemies. But as long as that stack of 3 boxes is there, you can actually stand on that very tall one and homing attack the one enemy. So it helps you get up there quicker. Takes about a second.
TSD finishing up Radical Train as Nog finishes up Genesis.
A nice 32 by Nog here on Genesis. That's about the average time you want to push for.
Both on the loading screen. Very cool. Tropical Jungle, as we see another Genesis from TSD. Does not
TSD
go
gonna
for
collect all the
rock launch.
rings and wait up to 30 seconds as well. Play that safe route.
Alright, will Tropical Jungle claim a victim today? They claimed a couple yesterday.
Oh jeez.
At least I think it did. I don't remember.
TSD
also claimed
just
some
doing little
today.
dancing maneuvers on the boxes. Gonna only attack all the enemies.
You jump when the bud is glowing. You may be able to jump higher.
Nog does go for the second swing on the vine.
It's a good safe strategy to do. Did not miss the
he
boost man?
did not get the despawn. That's
TSD gonna
and
fall
we got
behind here.
Okay, that was almost really bad.
Nog
Oh my
does take the
god.
lead as of Radical Train. The lead is only gonna get bigger here. It's very unfortunate.
Nog
Hate to see
getting
it.
bullied by these vines right now, unfortunately. We did get a despawn, except for yeah, you know what I mean. Oh no,
Got the despawn, but it was
TSD.
not the despawn we wanted. Unfortunately, it does not get the despawn again, which I'm actually surprised.
Okay. Nog does not get bullied by any more vines. Okay, he should be good now. There we go.
Nog go for the long clip, gets it.
Oh, hits the kill plane. Oh no.
Very unfortunate. And unfortunately, we do have to remind Nick here that unfortunately the A command is not within our chat. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. I hate to break the news to you, buddy. Although it is a great command. I agree.
It's it the second time. Okay.
A TSD making his way into Tropical Jungle now.
If you put your power together, you will
I'm
be
curious to see if the lead will swap again.
Nog not go for the boost pad. Just gonna run straight across and go for it.
It looks like you can't move forward until you've defeated all of the enemies.
Alright.
A nice wipe of the enemies there by Nog. Nice
Finishes
217 to wrap up Tropical Jungle.
17. Yeah.
I'm so
Unfortunate
happy.
that the most of that time lost is from the vines being stupid.
TSD gonna take the ramp and head towards the vine. Gets that double swing.
Does not
Lands it
get
just
bullied.
well.
Let's go.
Nice homie attacks across the way. That's a great start to a Tropical Jungle there. Now gonna head over to Tails Wave Ocean and gonna fly his way through.
Pac-Man by herself.
Oh, the greatest level in the game.
Oh, yes. It just reminds me how much I love Tails.
On God.
Elise is on that battleship? Wait up! We're coming!
Not gonna go for the loop skip.
Oh.
He does make it.
Oh. Okay, let's
A
go.
nice flight over
Oh,
there.
you
Oh,
are.
Oh my goodness!
You're
That
playing
was
with my heart right now.
that was something. Oh, misses the grind
Oh,
rail and
no.
eats the death there. That is so unfortunate. You hate to see
All the way back.
Oh.
That sucks.
it. After that insane recovery by
Can-
Nog there.
Can
TSD
TSD take the lead again?
TSD is heading to Section 2 of Tropical Jungle. I'm assuming that TSD did land
Will
long
TSD
clip.
take the same interesting route as last time? I'm curious. Well,
Does help me attacking the enemies. That's interesting.
no, he
hit the boost
does
pad
do
as
the
well.
optimal route. Okay.
Nog making it through safely this time. Gonna try to land on the blue pole. Does not make it, unfortunately, but is gonna fly up to the cave. Never mind. Gonna go around the cave. Didn't get enough height.
Okay, let's see.
The TSD closing out that tropical jungle with the 208.
Very nice. Okay. Both making very unfortunate mistakes here and there.
Yes.
Keeping the race very close to each other. Honestly, pretty interesting to see.
Nog landing on the roof of the building and gonna take that extra height there. Ensure his safety across the ocean.
Alright.
TSD not too far behind here, making up a great time on that tropical jungle.
120, not bad. Well, he did get a death, but other than that, not bad.
Yes. Now gonna move on to the trials now, in which we have the trial of intelligence, the trial of courage, and the trial of love. So with the trial of intelligence, you have two routes of doing it. You can either bounce bracelet your way up to the end right away, or you can memorize the portal route and take all the different portals to get to the end.
Hey.
Unfortunately, before this, we do have to acquire the blue gem and talk to the bishop as well. But if you approach the bishop in an awkward way, I would pursue it to be, whether it's too fast or just at a certain angle, the bishop unfortunately does fall over, and it takes him about 5 seconds to get up.
Hey.
Because unfortunately, he is an old guy, and it's not nice to not bonk people over.
The bishop is unfortunately not built like that.
Yes. He doesn't have it anymore. A TSD coming up clean on that wave ocean here. Not gonna go
Nog
for the
is
bounce bracelet
struggling with the
strat.
tree.
Unfortunately, does not get high enough to hit that bounce pad. There we go. That's the one there. Unfortunately, did spend about 29 on the M18 there, but is very unfortunate. That is correct.
Speak for yourself. No, the bishop ain't built for these streets, bro. Bishop is not built for these streets.
Hey.
The TSD making it up on the rock and recovering good time there with the 134 on the Wave Ocean Tails. And now over here having to do the Trial of Courage, in which we have to defeat all enemies without taking any damage, because you have no rings. So one hit can end you here. And it's very dangerous.
Not going for the bounce, but understandable.
The
He's
TSD
playing
not too
it
far
right.
behind, heads towards that M18, does knock over a civilian, but we don't care about that civilian.
Alright, let's
Gonna
see.
spin dash his way over to the bishop, and
Does knock
try to
him
kick his
over in the
legs out, but
process.
does-
Broke his ankles in the process. Let's go. Alright,
The TSD is gonna take the portal route.
let's go. He is intelligent. Showing the
Good
true
movement there.
intelligence.
That is going to be a nice 12 second, wait, maybe 13, 14? Oh, 13.5 here on the M18. So that is a great recovery there on the M18.
Sonic,
I'm not, unfortunately, gonna...
No, he
no.
chose Elise. How could you do this? What is
Not,
wrong
unfortunately,
with
just
you?
not in the right state of mind today, making poor decisions because he thinks he wants to be faster. So yeah, unfortunately, did pick the Elise. So very upset here.
Unfortunately, he's not based.
Let's tap this around. Or can we DQ Doc here, please? Sorry, we don't accept this behavior.
We do not accept this Amy slander.
Yes.
Alright, TSD going through the trial.
Does manage to kill the enemy at the bottom there, but does not hold the jump, able to hit the bounce pad up top. But now moving into the Kingdom Valley here.
Oh no, TSD.
TSD does hit the missile, unfortunately, and does have to restart the test of courage.
That does suck. We will have to see how Nog's Kingdom Valley goes. Anything can happen here, but I'm hoping that there is no major screw up.
So besides the start of this, Wave Ocean is generally pretty hard when starting out, but then the final two levels here, Kingdom Valley and Aquatic Base, are always the toughest to get through. You can lose a lot of time for sure. Nog with that great movement here is not going to go for the Eagle Skip. Nice blue gem there.
is not going for eagle skip, which is understandable. I I fucked up eagle skip in my race, so I know how that feels.
Oh yes. And TSD with a nice Hornet kill there. It is always very dangerous when Bounce Bracelet a Hornet
Oh.
there, because after a Hornet dies, the little like drone things can still hurt you if you're not careful.
All right, there
Not
we go.
putting us on edge here with the pillar jumps.
You got it. You got it. You got it. Okay.
Okay, Knockblade is taking over. This nice Silver skip there, because Silver is still the enemy. After how many times has he tried to hurt us in the beginning?
Yeah, fuck Silver.
TSD gonna move strongly and safely into the M20 here.
Oh my
which he
god.
chooses love.
No, that was honestly a really good recovery.
Hey, not
For,
That was
for that.
very dangerous.
Amy, let's go. Amy supremacy.
So yes, TSD making that grand decision of going for Amy.
Those enemies seem to be protecting that
Not
door
gonna go for the door
some
clip.
reason. Looks like
Oh, oh.
Almost off the edge. That was so close.
Or you gotta stop with that, man. My heart is.
Bounce bracelets and
Dying.
destroys one of the boulders. Almost falls with the bridge. Moves past the missiles, and that's a nice grind right there. Gonna go for the grind rail skips. Ensure landing on that platform. Yes.
All right.
Saves you a whole lot of time there. The TSC just moving into Kingdom Valley as Nog finishes up the third section here. Nice light dash there from the homie tech to ensure the glass panels are broke.
Let's go. Alright, both. No major mistakes in Kingdom Valley for Nog so far.
The TSD does bonk into a wall, which ruins that spin dash momentum, but nice recovery with the blue gem there. Neither one of them going to go for castle skip here, because neither one bought the green gem. Very understandable though, because castle skip is very dangerous.
Struggling
to
with
the
the
top
door
runners.
flip a little bit here, unfortunately.
The TSD does take out the enemy
Oh,
before
oh.
taking the rail.
My god.
Nog once again scaring us and putting us on the edge of our seats here.
gotta be careful not to fall off here.
Okay. Alright, let's see.
Got a blue gem here. Nice big kick. He's gonna blue gem down the stairs.
Play Blue Gemba.
Runners like that are
Does
built
not Blue
different.
Gem by the second one. The
gonna
second
all be
one is
attacked by
always
Satan.
worse than the first because the second one will kill you if you bonk on it. The first one doesn't always.
Well, that's good to know.
First one is always way safer to Blue Gem because you have like a way easier chance of getting up and surviving.
TSD with that nice silver skip. Nog does get the door clip. Looks like second try. Putting him in the
Nice.
last section of the box speed.
Still very close.
It really is. It really do be close.
Oh, it does get hit and loses his speed too. USD not
TSD
going
is
for the
gonna
door
clear out the
clips.
enemies.
Bonks but recovers it. Okay.
Not gonna go for the rail skips. It does jump off of the last one, lands at the boost pad, and launches across.
Alright.
It does take a hit there, but does recover some rings in the process. A nice light dash through the pane glass there.
Just made it.
Alright, now
Dog
Goose
coming out of
finished
Kingdom
up.
Valley with a strong finish there. So now for this upcoming section, they will have to do the God, I forget the name already. They will have to do the side quest to find the dog. It's what the gentleman's agreement was between these two. So during this time, as they ring the bells, it is ideal for them to ring all the bells first before doing the side quest, because of the fact that they do the side quest and they've only ringed like 2 of the bells, they would have to go back through town and ring all the bells once again. So
Oh, it
Dog
sounds
misses
pretty
that first
focused.
jump, unfortunately, but does make it up there. Gets stuck in the bell.
Alright, let's go.
Does bonk out on the bridge, unfortunately. And TSD avoiding those robots gets the nice homing attack there.
Oh, he almost hit the old man. Would have clapped if that happened. Not for the mistake, but for the old man. These dudes take it safe down the staircase.
Dog picking up the white gem and a sky gem here.
Oh, he is doing white gem clips. That is very hype.
He's gonna go for the dome. Did Dog forget about side quest?
Ugh.
Okay, maybe not. I was gonna say.
Very
Oh my
close to
goodness,
dying.
Dog! So the person is Pinto, so find Pele, the beloved dog.
What a silly side quest. Is that the dog?
That is the dog. Which unfortunately, Nog is moving, possibly to this.
I've never seen this mission before. What the fuck is this?
That's because this is a side mission. It's not actually mandatory to do for the speedrun. It's just, with our gentleman's agreement here, because of the fact these two are 0-2 each, they will not be moving on to the brackets. We decided to have a little fun with it, you know?
I've never seen this side quest in my life. This is so funny. What a silly side quest.
So yes, with Pele, you do have to maintain a certain distance, otherwise Pele will stop following you, and yeah, you're just guiding him back to the owner. TSD coming to the end of the Kingdom Valley here, and not too far behind Dog once again.
That is very silly.
incredible.
That is a very silly mission.
So also to mention, the reason why they have to ring 3 bells around town is because in order to get into Aquatic Base, there is a gate door that holds it kind of safe, pretty much. It holds it shut, and you can't get in unless you ring the 3 bells around town, because it is known to be the secret Aquatic Base. So that's why it's very important that they ring the 3 bells first, and then do this side quest, otherwise they would have to ring the 3 bells once again.
Alright, Nog entering aquatic base. Oh, how did that not bonk? That was nice. Okay. White gem clip? Oh, first try. It's the boxes, unfortunately, but still. White gem clip, always hype. TSD is going into bells, about to hit the second one. Is not doing blue gem for obvious reasons, bonking.
TSC hit that second bell.
Oh, does go for the blue gem on right now. Okay. Go off.
Sonic,
TSD gonna go for that last bell.
Taking a different route. Alright. Nice, okay. Nog missing the
Nog go for
skip
the-
once.
Yes, very
Okay.
unfortunate. This is always
Oh.
a tough one to get into, because if you aim too far up, you'll miss it. If you aim too far to the right, you'll also miss it. But if you aim like just right and like don't aim high enough, you will also fall to your death. So it is very dangerous to do the skip, but it's
Oh,
also
is that high enough?
like really good.
No, it was not. Okay. He took the safety and not homing attacking.
So unfortunately, as well, is if you are in the right spot, like Nog was, and you aim too low, you will not throw the gem all the way across, as you saw,
Ooh.
and you will have to end up throwing it again.
Nice white gem clips, though, I will say.
TSD finding the dog. Bring it back
let's
safely
go.
and slowly.
This stupid fucking dog, bro. It's so stupid. I cannot get
Nice
over
slide by
this.
Nog there to clear out all the enemies.
Nog is PB pace, is he? Really? Oh, okay. Oh.
The bonk
Very
in the box,
scary.
and he's got no rings! Oh, jeez.
Oh, no!
Oh, no! Not like
Back-
this, dog. Not like this.
Oh. Oh no.
I
Back
believe
to the
Dog did
beginning
hit the
of
checkpoint at least, so that will save a
Not
little bit of
the
time at least. It's not that big of a time loss, but it is still very unfortunate having to go through that again. Dog not going to go for the knuckle skip, going to play the safe route. TSD does return the dog and is going to start making his way towards Aquatic Base as well.
USD with the faster pillar. Okay, well, it feels so close. Oh my lord.
We have confirmation here that TSD saved 10 on Pele there, so that is really great pace there.
Knuckles, thanks. All right, let's roll.
Oh,
Nog
oh,
does get piped, but
oh,
does make the
geez.
land at least. Unfortunately, does homing attack the enemy, but does not get the handle there. Takes a couple tries.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
misses the jump, but good recovery. Good recovery. Through the boxes it goes. Not clip into the door.
Bonk
Gonna white
and-
gem this one.
Nice, okay.
Does get the white gem. Takes a couple tries. It's like some connection issue here on our side.
Alright, there
Got
we
some
go.
buffering.
Oh,
Up, there we go.
TSD
We're back in business.
TSD
Nog unfortunately
missed the
having to
first
break
time.
through the glass, having very difficulties. Oh, gets her to one, but does walk into the enemy, unfortunately.
TSD missing the clip twice, unfortunately.
Third time is the
Got
charm, is
it.
what I like to say. TSD holding on to one ring. Does he get it? He does
Oh.
not. Clips back inbounds by accident.
Nog with the 330.
Nog accidentally overshooting the goal there,
Oh,
but does make
no.
it a good recovery. A TSD does take a death there, very unfortunate. This main aquatic base that we skip that we go for, that TSD is currently on, is a very more difficult one to do, especially if you do die, it does eat up a lot of time. But it's also very important because it skips a lot of the level as well.
I'm curious what Wyvern Nog will go for.
Right back at ya. I'll finish this.
Okay, TSD getting in the middle. Oh, Nog did fall off. Okay, second try. Okay. Alright, Nog does
Nog does
get
get the
special.
despawn. It's a nice 48-27 by Nog.
48.
So GG's to Nog.
Is that a PB from Nog? Is that, can someone confirm that?
Great question here.
It is. He PB'd with the fucking side quest. That's very funny. TSD is entering section 2. Still on pretty
Nice
good
slide
pace.
there.
That begs the question, what is TSD's PB? I actually do not know.
I unfortunately do not know as well.
Anyone know if he is on PB pace as well?
TSD, you're gonna take out the enemies. A nice blue gem section there.
Alright, okay.
Knock over the knuckle skip. Very understandable.
All I know is this PB's under 55 minutes. Well, I I would hope so, because that was the qualifying tournament time.
Knuckles, thanks. All right, let's roll.
TSD get a sky gem. Hopefully, does not hit the pipe at all. Very nice. Well done.
Was not.
Sky gem there. Nice spin dash in there. Gonna clip right through the door, hit that checkpoint, and this is the last stretch for TSD here.
Alright.
So, very interesting movement by TSD here. But it is a safer strat as well, like being able to spin kick to break the glass and get through that way.
Okay. Looks like he is finishing up. Nice 311.
Just made it.
Alright, let's see how this Wyvern will go.
Right back at ya. I'll finish this here.
It is going for the slower method, which is understandable.
Yeah, doing that fast method is very dangerous, for sure.
Here I come, Sonic.
Looks like it lands up first try, which is really good to see. You love to see that.
Nice. Very nice. Nice.
So a nice GG
51.
here for both our runners, Nog and TSD. TSD with the 51.06 walking out of there. So still really good time. Still under the sub 52. You'd love to
Very
see that.
respectable time still. Alright. Do we have time to do interviews?
I believe we should have time to do interviews. That's if TSD does want to do an interview, if our runners do, I should say.
Alright,
But,
they are being asked for an interview. Alright. Nice race from both of you guys.
Yes.
Well, if you say so. Thank you.
Very
Yeah,
interesting.
TSD, you did have a lot of hiccups for sure. It was very unfortunate between the exurb and other events that happened, of course.
Yeah, let's look at some other events. What the hell happened with Egg Genesis? I have never despawned myself.
Oh yeah.
Apparently that is the thing. I don't know how that works. Maybe somebody in chat knows, but that's a first for me, honestly. Like, I've heard the stories, I've never actually seen it myself.
Actually,
That-
that happened to me while I was practicing earlier today.
You guys were just making like mistakes enough to be like really close to each other, and I found that really interesting. Like you guys passed the lead several times.
Yes.
Crisis.
Kept tuning in and seeing like one of us was ahead of the other.
It's like, even though TSD was still on exurb, Nog was like struggling there with Crisis City for a little while.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, I was getting excited. At one point, I saw even after Exurb, I had somehow brought it back, and then things happened. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
It is very unfortunate for sure.
Yeah.
But congratulations to both you runners, y'all did really well, especially saving a dog as well. Like, you have wholesome hearts.
Congrats on the PB with a fucking dog.
Yeah.
That's it for
I
me. I'm going back to Frontiers, guys.
I mean,
Of course.
Yeah, no, you absolutely earned this win. You've been working hard. I wish I could have put the time into this that I want. Good. Yeah.
For sure,
You-
for sure.
It was good to see you take this one down.
No, this was a lot of fun learning this game, and appreciate everyone who's helped put it together and all that. And I'll be back. I'm sure I'll be back to this game at some point.
It'd be a lot of fun to have you again. So,
Yeah,
especially since you have like that egg wyvern skip there. Like, that is like really great progress for learning this game. Because, yeah.
Yeah, that's really solid.
It's hard for like a newbie to catch on to that.
Well, I learned it 'cause if I would have known it last race, I could have won me that last race. So I was like, okay, I'm learning.
Otherwise, coming up, we have AKA versus Jam here. So our very own commentator here, AKA, going against the Strawberry Jam herself, and that's the match we have to look forward to.
Yeah.
Any other send-offs we have here?
Any last words?
Nope.
Alright. Well, thank you.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm your host here, Icy Bone Trevor. Obviously, name on screen is Icy for short. Today we have an epic match coming up with the AK8 versus Strawberry Jam. So this is gonna be really exciting, very intense for the two of them. So I'm really excited to catch this. I don't know about all y'all. Unfortunately, I will be solo comming this race, but that is all right. That's what I can handle. Here to provide entertainment, not quality assured. In the meantime, shameless plug. We have a few events coming up in the future. Here we have obviously the Fast Tales tournament coming up. I forget what day. Fast Tournament Tale. Fast Tales tournament. Fast Tournament Tales. Fast Tales tournament is coming up. I forget what day. Unfortunately, I don't remember the dates of these events, but you can dive deeper into it and look further into it. We also have the Shadow tournament coming up soon, and sign up are still available at this time if you do want to sign up and check it out. It is basically Shadow DX. There is also our Sonic Heroes tournaments. We have Team Sonic LTS coming up in April, and Team Rose coming up in August here. So it's going to be very exciting. Signups are also available for Team Sonic at this moment, but Team Rose is going to be sign up. You're going to be able to sign up later on in the future. But otherwise, we're getting our runners prepared here. We're getting started. Get ready to go. So look at Jam there, ready to go. And we got AK8 with a nice picture there. All right, then. So, all right. We'll just make sure our runners are ready to go here. Obviously, chat, we got to get hyped up for this race here. Who do we think is going to take the W on this one? What do you guys think? Place your predictions in chat. I know we don't have a prediction going on at the moment. I'm very unfortunate. Unfortunately, I'm not a monosacer. I'm just here for comms. But yes, good luck to our runners as well. And they are ready for counts as we get this count ready to go. We got about 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And they're off. Here we go. Any second. Should be go. Alright, there we go. So obviously we have our classic mission 1 here, if you aren't sure what happens, basically. We want to go meet up with Tails right away, and we're going to talk to our friend here, Alberto.
I need to gather some
Is
information.
it Roberto? Alberto? I forget who it is. We have a nice prediction here for the Strawberry Jam herself. I sided with that, to be honest. With this first mission here, we are going to have to go through a whole bunch of rings here. There are a bunch of red rings. It's just a kind of tutorial movement to kind of learn how to play the game a little bit. So yes, it's generally be done within like about 10 to 20 seconds roughly. Generally, average is about 14 to 15 seconds people do it in, but you know, it can be done fast. Nice maneuvers there by AKA. Nice 12.5 there by AKA on that.
That was incredible.
And Jam coming out with a 15.8, so not too far behind. So now from here, we have to proceed to the shop to get our light ship, because in order to enter the first level, you do unfortunately need 100 rings. So by getting that 100 rings, you do have to do M1, which is why it's mandatory to do that mission. It's the first mission of the game, of course. And then after that, after we get our light dash ship, if you don't know what the light dash does, basically you just light dash on the trail of rings, and you'll just follow it. So AKA is going to be here attempting cave skip. AKA does not have faith in this itself in attempting this cave skip and landing it, but we're going to see. Does not get it, unfortunately. Wait, huh? Oh, that's a skip if I've ever seen. That's actually the first time I've seen that. Gee, AKA with a 24 checkpoint. That was, huh? Would you have come around taking the long way around? The NMG route is what we would call it. No major glitch route. Basically, if you don't attempt the cave skip and the short loop skips and whatnot, you take this longer way around.
Push the gate switch so he doesn't get out.
Okay, Sonic, I'll be right back.
So this does mean AKA will have a strong lead on Jam for a little while, but you know, anything is possible here. Wave Ocean is always like a rough start for all runners, and generally it can set like a good pace between our runners. But that doesn't mean later on when we get to the excerpt and we get into like towards the end game with Kingdom Valley and Aquatic Base that a lead is
We're
lost.
not gonna make it. Let's speed up.
Also, there's obviously plenty of levels in between the Flame Core along with Radical Train that we could also still experience issues on. A nice box speed section here by AKA. Like dash on that first trail and jump over that jump ramp. Because in fact, if you jump over the jump ramp, it takes you a lot of time there. Because you're not watch that cutscene of like the camera turning around going forward. GM gonna jump across the ocean here. Nice, good flight manipulation there with the tails. It is important you do land on the ground first before you land on the bounce pad, because in fact, if you do land on the bounce pad as you're still airborne, it will reduce the amount of time that you can be in the air. So it's very important that you land first and then hit the airport. AKA taking an unfortunate death, and he does get the jump skip ramp. He performs a ramp skip, is what I should say. He performs a ramp skip, but unfortunately, it was the wrong angle, and he does end up very off track there. So that is going to be a time loss, which Jam is basically a couple seconds right behind him at this point. So that does set AKA behind a lot now. All that time that was just made up there at that game skip, it's behind him now. History. Good base recovery here. Jam gonna maneuver. Okay, that was interesting. Jam does take the hit on the rock, which is very important because you don't want to have like too many rings to S rank here. AKA not gonna take the hit. Ended the level 25 rings. This could be an S rank here. Does land the ramp skip there, while Jam is gonna take the ramp. Could this be an S rank? I don't think it is. Okay. AKA playing it safe and does not get the S rank. So it is important not to land an S rank because an S rank will land you an extra 5 seconds during the medals. But yes. Both runners a couple seconds behind each other. AKA still leading just barely, I believe. Wait, maybe? Maybe? Is it? Oh, I think Jam is actually leading. Hey, no way. Is Jam leading? Both other runners here are going to go for the egg serve clip. Unfortunately, there is like a little barrier right below where you can get into that that little area with that bounce pad there. And the only way to get rid of that barrier is if you find anti-gravitational upgrade from the shop. But if you do the door clip like our runners just did, you can actually access the area without having to go through that little barrier. Now, unfortunately, this means you will not be able to slide at all, but you can get the egg serve a lot sooner. So that's very important. As of right now, as of Wave Ocean, Jam is ahead by 1.15, so AKA did lose a lot of time there during that unfortunate death. Both our runners here with great RNG on egg serve here, no resets needed. AKA gonna be able to land that statue hit. Does land it. That's a nice egg serve. Jam, unfortunately, does not get the second mount, so that is gonna set her behind just a little bit. As we have to wait for egg serve now to finally jump back down, so generally he's gonna leap off the map like so, and he's gonna jump back in after roaring, and then you're gonna be able to mount him. So unfortunately, it is a unfortunate time loss when he does get away from you like that, but it is still recoverable and manageable. There we go. All right, now we're gonna move into Dusty Desert here, in which both our runners are gonna take a nice little shortcut here, because we don't care about what this level has to offer. This level, everything developers work so hard to put in here, none of it really matters to us. We just care about like what's on the left side here. Yes, sound defense, you are correct. It could be a lot worse than what just happened, but I mean, it's still like unfortunate time loss, but it is recoverable still. AKA, I don't know, that was a weird landing to me. Jam not too far behind. Open sand here. Now, neither runner is not going to go for the loop skip, so that's very important. Generally, there is a hitbox on the loops here that you're able to kind of homing attack towards, and it'll launch you across the map. And it helps save time. Nice Rainbow Ring by AKA here. Now, it's very important you want to try to avoid this mount, and if you can, you're going to light dash on this ring trail to get the stairs quicker. You're going to take a hit on purpose on the robot just so you don't S-ring. You're going to lose all those rings. You get more rings here anyway. It's very important to light dash here. Jam having technical difficulties, not hitting the boost pad on that second loop. Very unfortunate. That is going to put her behind by a couple seconds here.
So happy.
AKA finishing out the level with a 109 here. But Jam not too far behind. Once again, unfortunate time loss there. You gotta go around that bounce pad, which is very important. Gonna land that hit. And it's important you want to try to jump into the robot rather than walking into him, because otherwise, if you walk into him, you'll fall on your butt, and you have to wait for Sonic to be back up then. And we don't want to do that. So it's better to jump into them to get good gold frames and like no animation. So AKA gonna go for the 25-6-3-3 here. It's a very safe strategy when dealing with silver. It's basically when you do it this way, you homie attacking once, you're gonna land on the ground. As soon as you land, you homie attack away twice, and then you're gonna turn around and you're gonna keep doing that. It's a very safe strat, and it encourages the fact that silver will die within a reasonable time. So yes, 25-6-3-3 exact if you do it right.
That was incredible.
Jam gonna try to go for something similar. Unfortunately, does not do it right. She gets a little rough start there. Accidentally homie attacks a little too soon. So if you don't touch the ground and you homie attack right away, you end up homie attacking the silver before he gets up. And that means he's able to grab you right away as soon as he gets up. Which is very unfortunate. But the importance of homie attacking away twice is so silver actually jumps. Because as long as silver is in the air, he can't use his ability to pick anything up. And that means you as well. Now let's get our predictions here for the M5 here, aka accidentally hit the captain. I mean, lieutenant. Sorry, we don't know who's the captain. Who's the captain, chat? I don't know who the captain is. Jam with that 25-899, minus the reset. The reset does put her behind just probably a couple seconds here. We have a 1.7 here, but aka,
That was incredible.
what do we think for Jam?
Sonic, can you hear me? Knuckles wants to see
AKA not proceeding in the right direction, unfortunately. So AKA is going to have to go to the shop, and Jam will as well. So while during this route, we get the M11, we do want to get the anti-gravity chip now. So this way we do have it, so we're able to slide. Because with M11, it is going to be very important to slide. And you'll understand why here. Just a nice 1.7 as well by Jam. 1.766. So Nick, you were so close on the dime. Man. Nice movement by AKA there, ensuring all enemies are defeated. This is where the slide really comes in handy. Nice clear on all the enemies. Nice attack from the Hornet. Love to see that. The slide maneuvers here. He's gonna slide at the legs of the big guy here. Jam also gets the anti-gravity chip and moves on towards 11 here. AKA having a fantastic M11 here. Gonna spin dash into these green guys and then slide into the big guys. And then he's gonna probably attack into the last of the green guys that he didn't hit.
That was
So
incredible.
Jam not too far behind once again. Good recovery there. Unfortunately, didn't hit all the enemies. She is attacking the Hornet from above, which is a dangerous game because of the fact that you do hit the little drones when you attack from above. But when you're attacking below the Hornet, you actually hit the Hornet itself and kill it instantly. And that's what you want to go for. AKA gonna head towards M12 here, right before White Acropolis. Unfortunately, Jam does take a hit as the enemy dies there, because unfortunately the hands are still, like, I guess they still hit you or something. I don't know the deal with that. It's something weird. Something to do with the hitbox, and it's weird. Jam's struggling a little bit here. We can spin around these guys first. It's just gonna be attack. No, she's gonna slide into the green guy. Okay. Only attack the last few she can. Generally, it doesn't matter if you slide into them, only attack them whichever way you want to do it. Spin dash. As we saw, AKA did do the spin dash. It does ensure you clear out the enemies a lot quicker. Like at least a good majority of them before they start moving around too much. So it does help save time that way before you start sliding underneath the big guys. Now, after M11, you always have to meet up with Knuckles, and then you proceed to M12, as AKA just did. So we're going to see Jam move in towards that direction, as AKA starts heading towards White Acropolis. It is going to likely go for that Sharu speed. Sharu speed. Sharu speed? Sharu speed? I think Sharu.
Press and hold the A button.
Which basically, the way Sharu speed works is basically you kind of come to a complete stop on the ramp. It's like, it only works in certain ramps in certain areas, of course. You kind of come to a complete stop and, like, let go of A to jump. And for some reason, it's just, like, puts like a speed cap on top of what your speed cap is, and ensures like you go like a very fast. So AKA does get that first speed boost, goes for the second, and I think he landed it. Oh yeah, he definitely landed it. As you can see, that pace there, this saves at least about like 15-20 seconds. I forget. What doctor said it earlier? I forgot. But it does make you really fast. The only downside is this is very uncontrollable. So like if you're not experienced with doing this sort of thing, you can't clip outside of walls, and you can actually dive very easily if you're not careful with it. Unfortunately, AKA it does eat a rock. into the wall there. Not clipping through. Think, the AKA clips through the wall. And what's even worse, he didn't grab the checkpoint before the snowballs. That is a big setback. We have a race on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. This could put Jam in the lead right now, chat. You don't understand. This is a big moment for AKA right now. This could cost him the lead. Jam is not going to go for the Shrew speed. She is going to play it safe here. But AKA going to try to get that and control the speed. So yes, with the Sharu speed, as I mentioned, you can clip out of bounds in the walls with it if you're not careful. So this is definitely a big deal. Alright, AKA ensuring he gets the checkpoint this time. In case any sort of casualties happen again. Jam not too far behind once again, but she does hold pace lead right now. AKA having a little hiccup there. And AKA moving into section 2 here. Jam once again not so far behind. Nice spin kick there by AKA. These two are going to proceed for the laser clip. Let's see how friendly laser clip wants to be. AKA landed the laser clip right away. Gonna go for the physics jump. Oh, jeez. The physics jump can save you a second if you get it right. Looks like he might get it. He does land it. That is a good save right there, compared to what happened earlier. Jam gets that laser clip. I couldn't tell if that was first try or not. I think it was around the first try. We'll give it to her. She will not be going for physics jump, unfortunately, so she will be a little bit behind here. But AKA barely holding on to that lead here. That is very insane. Unfortunately, Jam did miss the spin pad there. Spin pad? Speed pad. Good pace by both of our runners here as we enter Crisis City. AKA likely going to go for the DSS speed, which is similar to the Shrew speed, except it is more uncontrollable here on Crisis City, I believe. Because with Crisis City, with White Acropolis, you're able to clip out about. Crisis City, if you bump into anything, you will basically be led into a direction that you can't control that's going to lead you right off the edge. But it's very dangerous if you're not used to controlling this. Jam, I don't believe, is going to go for it. I think she's going to proceed casually, normally, just safely. This is a good option. AKA moving past that death worm there, and we call that the death worm because of the fact that even if you have rings on you, it will somehow in some way insta-kill you if you even like clip it by accident. So that's why we call it the death worm. And once again, yes, you heard that right. That is, even if you have rings, it will still insta-kill you. Because for some reason, it like somehow double taps you. Jam getting that speed there towards the end, that's insane. Taking the hit, she's going for the zone. It's the zone trigger and moves on to section 2. Not too far behind AKA once again. AKA, let's see if he goes for the clutch jump. Goes for the clutch jump. Lands it safely. Does not hit the boost pad. Instead, it goes to homie tech. From there. Jam, once again, not too far behind. This is anybody's race right now, folks. Anybody's race. As of White Acropolis, as you can see, AKA is in the lead by 9 seconds. That is, you can lose 9 seconds anywhere between now and like the end of your run, for sure. Jam not going to go for the clutch jump, going to play the safe route, which is very understandable. Okay, AKA going to go for the rail, gets the rail. Niner Runner is going to go for the ladder skip. Ladder skip is something new. AKA misses a spring, doesn't get a nice recovery there after trying to hold me attack it once, but didn't get it, but the second time did. But the ladder skip is basically something that was recently found by one of our top runners, and you can actually launch yourself to the zone tree through a ladder, which is very interesting. Jam, nice recovery there, hitting that screen. Recovery, she's gonna mess up. AKA with the good movement here, nice homing attacks. Nice light dash by AKA there. Jam heading into the section 3 as well. AKA not going for the checkpoint. Is going to go for the pipe jump. Does make it on the spring and will advance to the Mocking section, also known as section 4. Jam, once again, not too far behind. Is going to homing attack the bird. Unfortunately, homing attacks the enemy as well, but does hit the spring. Also. Not that it's a big deal, homing attacking that second enemy, but it does eat up a second. Good movement by Jam here. She is not going to run up the side of the thing there, but does hit the checkpoint to ensure her safety. We have a tornado carrying cars. AKA does take a hit. Has to find some rings somewhere. Does find rings. Does take another hit, unfortunately. Has no rings once again. Okay, has rings. Oh god. AKA living on the edge here. As Jam comes in to the box speed section. AKA gonna finish out the level with no rings to ensure that there's no S rank in line for that. Jam gets a nice recovery into ring dash there. Light dash.
Too easy. No sweat.
Jam does take the hit there. Good thing that I don't know. It looked like to me she went through the rock. I'm surprised the rock actually didn't hit her. But that's okay. AKA does wrap up the Crisis City, unfortunately. This is the last turnaround here, so this is the last time that you opportunity you have to get hit, which is where you want it. Unfortunately, Jam does take the hit, and she does have to restart the box speed section. That is so unfortunate. Very unfortunate. So that is a big, big time loss there. That's like 45, 50 seconds right there in this box speed section for Jam. That is very unfortunate. That can happen. It's always that last car that hits you. And even then, Jam does take another death. Oh no! Jam losing another 20 seconds here. AKA gonna make out with a bandit like a lead. Like lead? Make out like a bandit with the lead. My goodness. The Crisis City box speed section is always the worst on every runner. It is always the most difficult, so things like this are bound to happen, unfortunately. Jam does eat the hit, fortunately. There was really no way to control or say how these cars are going to fall and stuff. Like, they generally try to advance towards Sonic's direction where he's at. After the car impacts and the car parts fall off, like the board, tire, and stuff, you don't know where those are going to go. Only thing you know of is where the actual car is going to go. And that's why this box speed is so dangerous. Unfortunately, Jam does finally get out of there. Not too bad of a time loss. Unfortunately, a good thing I should say. She's not too far behind AKA, but it is just enough time to give AKA a nice comfortable lead here. AKA does actually get pummeled here. AKA hitting the checkpoint at least. AKA did make that decision. Very unfortunate he did not hit that light dash. It did take the pummel. It is a minor setback as well. Nearly a minute loss for AKA? Oh, that is bad. Actually bad. AKA does take another death on the lava. Unfortunate. AKA losing time here. This is a perfect time for Jam to make that comeback. This is anybody's race right now. AKA missing the homie attack. Oh, AKA taking another death. This is not good. This is not looking good for AKA. Jam making a nice comeback here. This could be the comeback that she needed. It's a nice door clip. Does not get hit when she flips through. That is very wonderful. Nice checkpoint by Jam there. AKA go over the spin dash. Does jump and does stay alive this time. Jam not too far behind. I believe Jam is in the lead at the moment. Don't quote me on that though. I could be wrong. Jam follows with a nice spin dash. Alright, pretty far. A nice drop there by AKA. I had to pull it up. They want to like pull you by your drop now. I mean, so what AKA did there is he wanted to take the hit by that bird so that way you can ensure that you land on the lava and spin dash right away. If you end up jumping right onto the lava, you will have to do the animation of falling on your butt and get back up. And that's what you don't want to do. AKA did take an unfortunate pummel as well during that ramp, so that is going to be a couple second time loss there. But Jam, once again, not too far behind. Unfortunately, AKA does take a death here as he misses the rail. Going for the rail skip second time, no rings, does land it. Very nice recovery from AKA there. Jam coming in, all in suit, hot on his tail. AKA is going to try to go for the... He does get it, gets the clip through the wall. AKA going for the SMB move. No, he is not. He's just going to go proceed around just normal. He is going to homie attack switch, does not get the off lock there. The animation lock, I should say. Jam not going to go for the clip there. Both our runners will be doing knuckle skip here. We'll see if they get it first try.
I'll take care of it.
We have word in chat right now that they're about 5 seconds apart, including AKA's death already. So AKA already at Knuckles. Jam not too far behind once again. She's coming up to the Knuckles section. AKA gonna look at it in, ensure to hit there, even though you really don't need to, but okay. AKA she got flame forward, a nice 239. Jam once again, not too far behind.
Shoot, I've still
Looking
got
for
a
that
ways
clip.
to go.
Does get the clip first try. Let's go. And she's going right for the X.
Leave this to me.
Alright, well, with the question, AKA not pressing a button. Which button do you say? Now we're on to everybody's favorite boss here, Iblis.
It's a
Generally, this fight is like a 230, 245 kind of fight, roughly. Unfortunately, neither one of our runners are going to go fast Iblis. They're going to go for the slightly speed one. That is a great question. I cannot confirm on that. AKA does lead at this time by 11.11 seconds. This is a close match right now. After Iblis, we do end up back into the present instead of the future. And what that entitles to is Radical Train coming next. Otherwise, a word from our sponsors here. I'm just giving those sponsors. We do have some future events here coming up at Stacer Events. If you have not heard already, we have the Fast Tails Tournament coming up very soon. We have the Shadow DX, which you are more than welcome to sign up for if you decide. And we also have an exciting race coming up after this between Flub and myself. Also, the further promote, we have the Sonic Heroes Tournament and the LTS Tournament is what they're going to be, which is a limited tech. Somebody in chat's going to have to like correct me on it. Limited tech strategy or something. I forget what it means. Limited tech selection. That's what it is. That's what it is. Limited tech selection. All right, you don't have to correct me. Good. Yes, limited tech selection between Team Sonic and Team Rose. Team Sonic will be occurring this April, along with Team Rose sometime in August. Signups for Team Sonic are available now if anybody is interested in learning to run and whatnot. Dolphin Emulator is allowed, so if you are comfortable with emulators, or if you're not, if you need help setting it up, join the Discord. Everybody's very welcoming in there. Everybody's very helpful, and it's a great time. Jam unfortunately does fall off the pedestal as she does. Oh, she doesn't land the hit, did she? Oh no, Jam taking an unfortunate death. That's a minute 43 behind now. No, Jam. No. Oh, this race is so close. So unfortunately, things like this can't happen with Iblis. If you have missed a race between Aura and Flub, that is a great example. Flub was basically so far ahead of Aura, and Flub lost 3 minutes on Iblis here because Flub only had to land that last hit, and unfortunately, he had no rings, only attacked too early, and dropped into the lava, losing that 3 minutes. After that,
was incredible.
I should say it was actually 2.5 he lost there. And then he lost another 30 seconds after that by taking an unfortunate death right after. And Aura came out on top at the end of that race. It was an exciting race, and I highly recommend checking out the VOD for that if you have not already. That was such a race. AKA, gonna get that bounce bracelet. Gonna move right in. Smooth maneuvers here. Jam halfway through the Iblis fight once again. Unfortunately, there is not much of a way to get Iblis to go faster. TSD, that is great news to hear here on the top side. But we have AKA here entering Radical Train. Not gonna go for the 1-up, gonna go to the other side actually.
Okay, yes.
There was an Iblis disaster. Jam unfortunately fell off the platform as Iblis landed down and took a death there, and she couldn't get back up. Very unfortunate. AKA nice smooth maneuvers on the radical trade here. Gonna go for the conveyor skip. Does land it first try with ease. Gonna do the nice spin dash. Oh! Unfortunate death by AK8! Misses the jump as he jumped too soon! Ooh. Ooh, that stings a little. Luckily, it's not too far back in the setback, but it is still a setback, and it is time for Jam to recover. Unfortunately, does not get that second conveyor skip. Gonna try and go for the backup. Does land the backup. Is he gonna take another death here? AK8 just making a cross, lands the homie attack. Is he gonna make it through into the box speed section too? Awesome. Jam just coming out of Iblis. Nice big kick here by AK8. Big kick the box, get out of the way, and perform a nice spin dash, get up right up on the rail. It has been a wild race here, chat, just let me tell you. AK8 coming through the rails from right below. This is always a dangerous game to do, just because of the fact that if you cover the rail below, sometimes you're able to like you get stuck on it like 1 or 2 jumps. Other times it will hold you hostage for like 8 or 9 jumps. So it's like it's hard to jump off if you jump up or underneath the rail. That's what I'm trying to say. AKA coming into the box speed section, Jam securing that bounce bracelet, not too far behind, but still far behind enough. AKA does have to take an unfortunate reset here at the box speed section. Unfortunately, AKA taking another death, trying to attempt the ramp skip. Jam could easily come back from this. This is a 3rd death here on AKA's part. This is big right now. If Jam can get through this flawlessly. AKA, no lives left, had to reset once again. Is AKA gonna game over here? AKA going for the ramp skip, does land the ramp skip. Jam not too far behind, right on his tail. AKA gets that second ramp skip. Maintaining that speed. Jam landing that nice conveyor skip there. That was very nice. Well done. It's a nice comeback there. It's going to help keep a lot of time gap there. AKA gonna finish out the radical straight strong, but once again has no lives, so does have to be careful here as he moves into Egg Genesis. That is a very good point, Drywall. You could just save and exit out as well to help recover those lives that you're missing. I believe AKA is going to go for the rock launch here. We will find out if he gets it. Once again, Jam not too far behind. Nice clean jump there to the spring. A grabs some rings, go for the rock launch. Does miss it. Does have to quit out now. Unfortunate. Does have the 5 lives once again. It's still going to attempt this rock launch. Jam does kill the robot to ensure the door opens. It does get through. Jam thinking she's further behind than what she is, but she's actually not. Jam under your phrase real quick. Hits the nice jump pad. AKA Stoke over the rock launch. Does get it that 3rd try. Does land in D-spawn. Unfortunately, because it did take him about that 3 tries, it actually takes him a little bit longer because of the fact he did have to quit out. That is still a little over that 30-second mark, technically. Which is basically equivalent to just doing a normal Egg Gen despawn on first try. So once again, what I'm trying to say here, this is time that can be made up for Jam here. As we move in towards Tropical Jungle. I don't know about you guys, but this race has to be on the edge of my seat. I'm telling you. Alright, Jam moving into Egg Genesis here, as we have AKA who shot the jungle. Nice boost pad there. AKA can maneuver around the boxes with ease. AKA leads by 116 as of Radical Trade. AKA missing the rail, but does get the second time. Goes for the double swing to ensure his safety to land up there. Does hold the attack into the pod there. Jam going for that 30-second Egg Gen skip. Yep, please spawn. A nice despawn there by Jam there. Now keep in mind, the Egg Genesis Gene Spawn is exclusive here to... Oh my goodness, AKA missing the spring! That is going to be unfortunate time loss there. That is about a 20-second time loss as he tried to homing attack into the spring and misses. Otherwise, back on the topic of Egg Genesis, it is an emulator exclusive despawn. It only works on a certain version of the emulator as it is patched in the newer versions. AKA does miss the robots and goes right for the rail. This time does land on the spring safely. AKA gonna go for the log flip. Is he gonna hit the death bird? He is not. He's going right for the jump. He's pushing right for the jump pad. He lands just barely away from it, but does land and get onto the jump pad. Once again, Jam not too far behind. Going on the rail here, jumping towards the vine. Does the double swing to ensure safety.
If you put your power together, you will be able to walk on this.
Gotta make sure it don't fall in the water.
Good deal. Jam making great time here. Great time recovery against AKA. Once again, chat, we unfortunately do not have the Ah command, but if you wish to follow along with the Ahs when they happen, if you can remember, it is there. AKA takes an unfortunate hit there as he takes out the black enemy to ensure that he can finish the level. The positive side is he has no rings. That's great. Well, that guarantees no S rank here. But Jam, once again, not far behind. Jam unfortunately does end up jumping and losing her momentum there with the boost pad. She's gonna run it back though. She is not gonna try to loop without that. She's gonna flip to the log. There you go. AKA moving fast with Tails Wave Ocean here. Jam lands right on the boost pad there, which is exactly what you want to do if you're not gonna reach the jump pad. That helps save so much time to boost you so fast. AKA it's gonna go for the loop skip here. The way this works is gonna be a little bit different. Instead of like jumping and launching yourself to the cave, you're actually gonna go on the side of the boost pad and go. You're gonna get crazy momentum like this, and you're actually able to fly all the way to the boardwalk. It's gonna be a really great time saver there. AKA it lands on the rail with ease. It's very perfect. He is not gonna go for the checkpoint. He's just gonna try to fly right to the end here. You know, avoid the loophole. He's gonna take that far left side instead of going through the cave. He does have rings to ensure he's able to get through safely as well. Unfortunately, he does not land on the boxes as he wanted, but he does get through without taking a hit. And as far as going to be very familiar as it is, this Sonic, in which the Orca Whale is going to chase after you. Nice distance there, covered by AKA. And then we're going to go over here where we start with Tails and Tails Wave from the Micro motion. And we're just going to fly to the end here. So instead of flying to the gate, we're going to fly over to the rock as we usually do. And then we're going to fly onto the top of that rock where that gate is. Jam, unfortunately, a little too far to the right there on the boost pad. So if you're a little too far to the right compared to the right spot, you still do the loop skip, but you just don't get that same momentum, unfortunately. Although it is still savable as long as you're not too far to the right, like Jam was, and she did end up saving it. But it does take a little bit longer to get through since you don't have that momentum to get you all the way to the third block. Once again, it is still better than taking the regular loop at least. So that is what you like to see. So AKA is going to pick up the blue gem here and going to wait to the bishop. Unfortunately, does speaking into the bishop and the bishop falls over. This is elderly abuse. We do not support this here at Sacer. Oh my goodness. And to think he was on comms with me last time. My goodness. Chad, this is disgusting behavior by AKA. Unfortunately. I'm sorry you guys had to see this. I'm just kidding. On a serious note here, Chad, basically with the bishop is, if you come in too hot at the bishop here, he will end up falling over, and it takes about 5 seconds for him to get back up off the ground, because he is a very elderly guy, and yeah. So you gotta really watch your speed and how you approach him, because he will fall over if he feels kind of threatened, I guess? I don't know how to put it. Otherwise, AKA did go for the nice portal skip there, so this is a test of intelligence in which you could use the nice bounce bracelet there to ensure you to the end, or you can take the portal route, which is a lot safer. Now, AKA is going to move to test of courage here, which you have no rings, and you have to kill all enemies. We're going to hit this first enemy here first to get the radical, so it ensures that all enemies die here. And on this one, he's going to kill that bottom one. What I mean? Generally, you can kill any of those enemies, and they'll be on left breath. These guys here, you want to be sure you hold them now. AKA, not going to take the spring. Save it a couple seconds there. And this is a little tricky here because the Hornet comes in, and the Hornet does have the hitbox still if you are not careful after he dies because of the little drones on him. Nice movement here by AKA to ensure these guys die. And then here's the last enemy here, and that is a nice Mission 19 out of AKA. We'd love to see that. Jam gonna take a nice safe portal route here. I don't blame her. That's a very safe and efficient route. The bounce bracelet is sometimes faster if you know what you're doing, but otherwise, it can take about 12 to 15 seconds if you know the route. So in this case, Jam did land to 14, it looked like. Now we have the test of love in which you have to select either Elise or Amy. AKA is gonna go for the right choice here, Amy, because if you pick Elise, what is wrong with you? Most people try to argue it's faster, but is it really about being faster? Or is it about love? That's what's true. We support AKA's behavior. So I guess we'll let his behavior slide. Reverie L. We have a flash message on AKA's screen, Reverie L. Sorry, Rev. Apparently you took an L here. The thing about it is that enemy that Jam just destroyed here, she actually could have held her jump there and get to the top screen instead of having to go off the bottom. But either way, it does not matter. This is bullying? I should know bullying. AKA taking an unfortunate death! That is a minor setback there. That is probably about 5 seconds lost right there. So you do want to jump off the edge here, you want to homie attack here. That thing, yeah. Jam under Mission 19. Through pretty smoothly. Mission 19 is, oh, Jam does take the hit! Unfortunate hit taken by Jam! That is gonna set her back, because in fact you do have to talk to the NPC like 3 different times now.
Let's try going up.
Jam gaining 3.31 seconds in test of intelligence, therefore meaning she is smarter. AKA going for the eagle skip here, so that saves you about 8 seconds right there, compared to having to grab onto the eagle and wait for him to fly off. Jam playing it safe with the Hornet there. I don't blame her. Those little drones are a big pain for sure. AKA getting a nice silver skip there, because silver is always the enemy. We don't trust him. He's for the future. He's not to be trusted. That's a nice section 2 by AKA. Jam ended up dying again at the test of courage, did she? Did she really? Ain't no way! What did I miss? I missed something, chat. I missed something. Sorry. I'm sorry, I missed something. I was watching AKA here. AKA gonna go for the door clip here as Jam tries once again at the trial of courage. I feel her pain though, because this entire tournament I've struggled nothing but trial of courage. I've struggled so much. It is pain for sure. AKA gets a nice rail skip there, bounce bracelets onto the jump pad. Nice maneuvers there past the robots, and gonna light that. Oh. He does homing attack the enemy and light dash right after onto that ring trail. That is very, very good maneuvers there. Because generally, if you don't hit that light dash, you actually end up bounce bracing all the way back to the bottom, which is crazy. So Niter Runner is going to attempt castle skip. That is generally something performed by our higher tier runners, in which you have the green gem and you homing attack towards the eagle, and have the eagle fly you like a certain distance. And then after you jump off the eagle, you would trigger your green gem, and then you can homing attack onto one of the walls. Once again, it's pretty weird, but it skips you like that whole automated section of having to run over the castle. Once again, big time. Alright, Jam over here with the test of love. Is she going to pick right, or is she going for speed? Jam accidentally spin kicking around the bat, but she does pick the right answer at least, so she's earned my trust. AKA, unfortunately, taking a death on the stairs! AKA trying to use the spin dash. It does get it this time. Jam not too far behind, hit it to the King Valley. AKA accidentally slides, go for the spin dash, bonks on the door, tries it again, trying to get that clip, does get that clip the third time. Jam entry section 1 as AKA's wrapping up section 4 here. AKA's gonna go for the jump pad skip, which saves you plenty of time here. It's always a nice skip move. Generally, if you hit that jump pad, you have to go for like an automated section of like hopping off the walls. And yeah, any sort of time you can save, you want to try to. Fortunately, it makes an epic jump there that I'm always very scared to make, for sure. Jam taking the nice cave route. Makes it around the boulders. She's gonna hold the attack over. She hits the boxes. He plays safe. She does hit the switch there. And not gonna go for eagle skip. Yes, she's gonna play safe. She will take the eagle and not lose 8 seconds. AKA finishing out that Kingdom Valley. Your ring count doesn't really count for Kingdom Valley because of all the skips you're doing within the level as it is. You're not really gonna have enough points to build S rank. So ring count is not too big of a deal there. Jam making a nicely through the silver skip here. That's what you like to see. Now, AKA is going to be heading back into the town, in which he's going to have to bring the 8. Oh my goodness, I got 8 in my mind. It's 3 different bells around the town to ensure that you can unlock entry to Aquatic Base. Because in fact, Aquatic Base is actually a secret laboratory that has an elevator that is locked. So in order to unlock the elevator, you do have to ring the 3 bells around town. And during this time, you will see AKA is also going to pick up Sky Gem and most possibly Light Gem as well. I had 8 on the mind, chat. I'm sorry. Unfortunately, AKA abusing the innocence here as he does a bounce bracelet on top of one of them. Chat, don't take me out of context here, okay? I'm doing my best. AKA landing is that. Yep, must be the white gem, gets the sky gem as well. AKA gonna blue gem dash here, gonna pull out the sky gem first, gonna throw it at the dome, gonna hold me attack on the bounce pad. Bounce spring, I mean. Hit the bell, and then the gem pulls you all the way to the dome. And from here, you can enter right into Aquatic Base. Thanks, Don. I appreciate it.
The battleship will take off any minute.
Now, Jam is not going to go for castle skip as well, because of the fact that she does not have a green gem as well. Really, this would be the section to do it. Instead of holding attack it on the spring, you would hold the attack on the eagle. And, yeah. You would skip this whole section that Jam's doing it. Nice kill there by AKA. But to avoid the boost pads, I use the blue gem instead. Blue gem is going to be faster for this section. And if you time your speed just as well, you're able to make sure you don't bonk against doors or walls. Now, unfortunately, these are tight corridors, so it does make a big deal if you do accidentally bonk with the blue gem, because it takes a lot of control with it. So AKA gets that nice clip there to ensure he's able to hold the attack off. Sky Gem pulls you to a new section here. So this is actually the section start for Silver and Shadow. This is actually not where you're supposed to be, but this will skip the Tails segment of this section, which is really nice. So you're gonna clip through that door, you're gonna Sky Jump across, and that pulls you into the next section. Gem coming up to the end of Kingdom Valley here. She's gonna go for the clip. Does she land that door clip? Nice movement here by AKA to ensure all the enemies are gone. Gonna Sky Gem across the way. Jam gets second try door clip there. Very fantastic. She's gonna light dash on these reed trails. Yes, there is actually a section where you play a stance. There is also as well Knuckle Skip, in which AKA is going for Knuckle Skip here. In which, when you do Knuckle Skip, you have to scroll through your Sky Gem. You have to Bounce Bracelet a certain amount of times, which you will see our runners counting in their head after they turn Sky Gem. In which AKA did that a little differently there. Does hit the switch. Successful Knuckles Skip there. Almost walks on the pipe there. That's insane. It looks like Jam did end up taking the jump pad. So Jam played the safe route here. AKA at the last final stretch of Aquatic Base, does make it through the box speed. Takes the last hit as intended, makes a smart decision in jumping, this way you can recover right away, instead of having to balk on the floor. An AKA with a nice 215 on aquatic base. That is a fire number to get on aquatic base. That is insane. Now keep your eyes peeled on this one. Be sure not to blink as soon as AKA enters just Egg Wyvern fight, because this is about to be a 5-second moment if he does it right. Unfortunately, AKA misses the first attempt. Does land the second one. Does he have to wait? AKA finishing with a 42-49 at the Egg Wyvern. Very well done by AKA. I don't think that's new PB for him, as all the hiccups starting to run, but that was very well gameplay, very nice lead there, and a good way to handle it, as all the mistakes he was making, for sure, during the course of it. But Jam here, moving into the Bell section as well. She's not too far behind. Unfortunately, she is behind in time as well, but, you know, she had her own set of hiccups as well. We all do. Jam controlling that speed like a boss, making sure not to balk at anybody. She has better control of this Blue Jam than I ever will. Nice bounce bracelet there. Good homing attack. So the maneuver and trick is you always want to try to go through this roof and jump over the pool of water onto this other roof. And line yourself up with that yellow dot on the map, so that way you can be like right next to the shop. If you do it right when you bounce bracelet in front of the shop, it will take you right into the shop if you do it right. So Jam's only going to get Sky Gem here, as she will not be using White Gem. So Jam does throw the Sky Gem first, hits the bell, and gonna ensure that she gets a new aquatic base safely. Very well done by her.
The battleship will take off any minute.
Nice spin dash to start off the level, as you pull out the Blue Gem, as you spin dash, waiting for those doors to open. Now once again, Blue Gem is a lot faster than hitting those boost pads, because the boost pads will actually slow you down if you accidentally hit one while you're using the Blue Gem. Although, once again, Blue Gem will make you a lot more uncontrollable if you're not used to it. So keep that in mind as well. And as always, if anybody wants to learn how to do this run and whatnot, be sure to join the Discord, because we have plenty of runners in there, even if for like future tournaments, or if you just want to learn it casually on your own and whatnot. We are always more than welcome to help, and this is a lot of fun to do. A lot of people might say 06 is one of the worst games, but it is honestly one of the best speedruns that you can probably do. It's very beginner friendly, and it's a lot of fun for a newbie to do, especially if you're just getting into speedrun. Jam unfortunately missing the Sky Gem throw. She didn't aim it just barely high enough. Does unfortunately take a death there, and will have to get sent back at the checkpoint. Nice kill on the gold robot there. So if you actually do that just right the way Jam did, you homie attack on the robot, and then you can actually bounce bracelet. It'll knock him into the explosive box, and that will allow you to kill all the enemies at once. Jam unfortunately does get land that spot, but unfortunately misses the Sky Gem throw into the wall. Does take the hit by the enemies, unfortunately, as they are ruthless with those missiles. She quickly throws up there. Unfortunately, clips inbounds once again. Okay, she's looking to line up her camera. She's looking. There you go. I do completely agree. The Iblis disaster for Jam did throw her off her game, but you know, she's still doing great. She's still doing proud. Unfortunately, I don't think this will be PB for her, but it will be kind of close. Maybe a little further than I think, but you know, at least it's good practice and good work for her. She's doing great. So moving into section 2 here of Aquatic Base, once again, using the Blue Gem, nice spin kicks. Unfortunately, does not slide here, but she did take out 2 enemies with a nice spin kick there. So that was well timed. She only had to attack 2 enemies there. A nice Sky Gem throw across the way. Here, she can clip through the door. Don't have to worry about killing the enemies. And ensure you get to checkpoint right away. Now, at this point, you do want to pull out your Blue Gem right away. Once again, try to avoid the boost pads if you're able to. If you think you can handle speeds. And yeah, there you go. Now the trick is you want to Blue Gem through that whole section and try not to hit any enemies because of the fact that there's like different glass walls that drop on you, like the doors. Because obviously intruder alert or trying to do a lockdown. And if those doors fall, you have to break the door down in order to get through. which will eat up a lot more time if you get stuck on that. Because that is also blockable things to be able to hit with your blue gem. Because obviously, as we know, with the blue gem, if you hit anything, you fall. And by fall, I mean like if you fall flat on your butt. You know, yeah, fall. Was a good knuckle section by Jam there. Nice. Well done. Oh, unfortunately does miss the ledge, but good recovery there. So with that Hornet, you do want to hit from the back, and you can ensure you always hit that handle safely. You can clip through that door right there, you can worry about killing all the enemies. And this is the last stretch of Aquatic Base here. As once again, the Mach Speed section. I don't know why I call it Mach Speed. Like, Blue Gem is like similar to Mach Speed, that's why it's like Force I have it. Unfortunately, she does walk into the robot leg, does take the hit, but she's still going strong here. Gonna take that last jump pad across the way. And she finishes out Aquatic Base with a strong 328. That doesn't include death still. Yeah. But still, she's doing great. So I believe Jam is going to go for a longer Egg Wyvern here. Yes, she is. So unfortunately, using the fast way like AK8 did, it takes a lot of practice to get used to that, and it's very insane how people do it as well. Basically, the way that works is, from my knowledge, you're basically throwing your gem, and as you throw it, you're homing attack off of it. And once you homing attack off your gem, you're homing attack onto Egg Wyvern's horn. And, like, it all happens so fast, like, it's insane. I don't know, something like that. And once again, if I'm wrong about that, like, please feel free to correct me. It's like I don't do that strat myself, but I know it's a thing, and I attempted it a couple times, and it's insane. But Jam getting that nice first try Egg Wyvern. As soon as its IL time is done, that's GG's right there. So we just wait for the clock to tick down. And as a GG, Jam closing out with a 48-57. That's still sub 50. I'd still be pretty proud of that, you know. But very well done by our runners here. GG's to AK8, GG's to Jam as well. We're going to see if they want to do some interviews here, but otherwise, what were your guys' thoughts on this run? It was so close for the most part, and then towards the end there, AK8 just took off because, yeah, Jam just unfortunately did have the hiccups. But that's okay. You know, you live and learn. You live and learn for sure.
Oh.
AK8, well done, my man.
Bro.
Jam, very congratulations to you, honestly.
Oh my lord. Oh, dude, I feel like I lost, like, half of my brain cells. Oh.
I don't even want to talk about it. I've never wanted to cry so much in my speedrun.
What
Jam,
didn't
honestly,
go wrong?
like, even at the Iblis section, like,
I just wanted to cry. I wanted to cry.
I don't even want to
Towards,
talk
like,
about
Acropolis, like Crisis City.
I never
Jam
had a
to look
speedrun
on
that
her
made
face.
me ever want to cry so much in a speedrun.
I think the only level I didn't die in was Dusty Desert and Aquatic
I
Base.
think so, actually. Okay.
I had a death
You even wanna
at
talk
least
about it.
once in every level.
Well, what about I did too, man.
But it was like, AKA, you landed that whole skip at Wave Ocean right at the beginning, and then
Yeah,
you threw it at the Mach Speed. Oh my god!
The trick that I said, oh, I'm gonna do cave skip. I don't expect to hit this at all, so it'll be fine. I fucking hit it, and then I die in Mach Speed. It's like, what? Are you for real? At the end of it too, that pisses me off. Oh my god.
But it was like so close together until like that Iblis part, because Jam just had an unfortunate incident there at Iblis.
And we were so close for so long.
I wasn't
We
even
were so
watching,
close.
so I don't even know what happened to you.
Everything happened. Oh my god.
Everything happened
like
for me too, man.
Minute after minute after minutes of time loss, and like the only thing that spread us apart was you dying in Iblis. That is the only thing.
That's literally the only thing that spread
The
you guys apart.
only-
Like,
I was
AKA,
so
they're, like, two
sad.
deaths at-
Well, I actually thought it was over when I died. It's so, okay, so this game, it's so hard to keep a good mindset. After you make it, like, Crisis City, it was so hard. Like, I died right at the end, right? I thought I was done. I didn't think I was
Yeah.
gonna win.
Yeah.
after that.
Actually, that wasn't me playing. That was like my evil brother or something. Like, he likes to fuck with me. Like, that wasn't actually me. Like, I guess you have to disqualify me now or something. Like, damn.
I really want to run back.
Well, congrats to both of you. Jam, I'm proud of you for sticking out the run. AK8, I'm proud of you for like still moving forward with that strong mindset.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, AK4 played
It's
the
so
game for a
hard.
minute.
And
AK4 hopped on the controller.
but I mean, like AK8 had like one death. He missed a like conveyor skip. Well, first he landed conveyor skip, then he missed a Toby attack across the way.
I had to
Then he
quit
missed
to the
conveyor
menu.
skip.
I had to quit to the menu for Genesis. I ran out of lives.
But like we were all just like on our edges there. It's like, oh my god, AK8's in Moxby with no lives.
Oh wait, shit, that
Like
was
Jam could make an
Methodically
epic
Exploded.
comeback here.
oh my god.
That Mox speed section was like paid for you, AK8.
The only,
But Jam, that
no,
unfortunate
the only
Mox speed
thing,
at Crisis City, that was so
Yeah,
bad.
that's where I started losing like headspace because it's so hard when you make like that big of a mistake.
Oh yeah, because that's like a 45-second time loss.
Yeah. But then I somehow had like the best flame core of my life.
Oh, I got RNG'd in Flamethrower like 3 times. Okay, so I got hit by a meteor, and then with no rings, and I died. And then
Yep.
in section 2, I also died because I missed the railing, and I also had no rings because of the meteor death. Oh yeah, I got hit by a meteor twice, so I entered with no rings, and then I died because the homing attack didn't hit on the rail.
Yep. You had like
Not to
another
mention
death.
the other 2 deaths in section 1. That was fun.
Yeah,
that
it's
was
like
great.
you were spin dash, you got a lava and you didn't jump in time, so you had a death there.
Yeah, I think Aquatic Base is the only level where I didn't have a major mistake. I actually golded that. Yeah, the hardest level in the run, the only one without a mistake. That's crazy.
I golded my wyvern. Out of all the splits, I would gold.
Yeah, I saw that.
I did pretty good on some of them, but other ones were just like disaster.
Alrighty, we're gonna start preparing here for our next match between Icy, myself, and Flub, and our new commentators are gonna be coming in here. We have Labris and who else was it? I forget.
Me.
I just remembered it. I forgot.
Me again.
Oh, AKA, that's right.
3
yo.
cameos
If you
in
haven't
one
enough
night,
of
it's
AKA,
huge.
just like me, like he's gonna be here to be commentating.
Yeah, I'm
my
sorry. I
match
bet you guys are
regardless.
sick of me by now.
I'm surprised you're not sick of me, honestly. Like, I mean, it was fun solo comic for sure.
You did good. I was listening the whole time. You did good.
I guess my final thoughts, since this is my last race, I had a lot of fun learning this category, and yeah, it's a lot of fun, this category, and I'm fortunate that I couldn't make it into the bracket, but I think I did pretty good for the short amount of time that I've known this category. So yeah,
Yep.
GG's, AK, and I wish you. I think you're moving on to the bracket, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I wish you best of luck in the bracket.
Thank you. You did great. Especially for just learning. So.
5 power. Hello and welcome back to the first Sonic No Credits Work tournament. I'm on commentary, Labris. Joining me is AK8. How you doing?
What's up?
Today we have our final match of the Swiss Pools round. After this will be a 8-person double elimination bracket. Cut off top 4 of each group. So the top 2 will be sent to winner's side. The third and fourth will be sent to loser's side, and we'll have our bracket from there. So this is both these players' last matches as far as group stage, and it looks like we're getting ready to go.
All right. Let's see. Countdown does seem to be starting.
I'm excited. I'm always been excited to see Icy play.
Yeah, me too. I
Personally.
haven't actually seen him play yet because I missed both of his matches, I think.
I know and it seems to be going.
All right, here we go.
Love you, good bro. Okay. He's good.
Okay.
Alright. So
What's Eggman?
Club the favorite to win here. Cuts the freaking line between the NPC and the building.
I-
That is always like, I don't know, it saves like 0.1, but it
it's
can make
very
you
funny to
unroll
see.
so often. But yeah, this guy has been here longer than I have. I think as far as the tournament runner goes, he is the person that started first out of any of us. Like, he was here before I was here.
When did Flub start?
2020? 2019?
Ooh,
Couldn't tell you. About
I-
about a year after, I mean, a year before I started.
I
running the
technically
game.
outlived him by 1 year then.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Low-key, an ancient relic.
Low-key ancient.
Yeah, no.
Anyway,
but-
mission 1 happened. I know IAC messed up a little bit, but
yeah.
do
Yeah.
seem pretty
Now we're
close.
going to the strictly worst version of Emerald.
True.
I see opting for the NMG movement, so probably going for cave skip.
Oh, Wave Ocean
Probably
skip.
not. Oh
Alright.
yeah. I mean, if you don't need it, you don't need it. Pause buffer challenge. Successful.
Does not get the cave, unfortunately.
Using just a teeny bit of time. And I must say,
Huh. I've never
Oh.
actually seen anyone try to get back up on the wall.
You know, it works. And it got him a 33.
Okay, gets the light dash.
Deceptively hard to get by
For
design.
real. Okay. Well. Pretty normal start for Wave Ocean so far. Misses the trail of rings in the water, SMH.
I mean, I usually get like 1.
I usually get a couple.
Ooh, that was close from Flub. Getting the refresh off the island instead of hitting the strings a little faster.
117 that exit, that is pretty good.
Considering he had to take bottom route as well. I see not height capping, thank goodness.
Well, you gotta turn some lights on, you'll hurt your eyes. Yeah.
I mean, it's true. It's eye strain is just as important. Like, I know people talk about hand care, including myself, all the time. Take care of your hands, everybody. If you are a
Yeah.
speedrunner, your hands are what you use to speedrun. You cannot continue to speedrun if your hands hurt all the time.
Exactly. That is so true.
And Flub gets the jump.
Takes damage.
Just made it.
Clocking in at a 206.
I suddenly hear Flub's audio. Oh, misses the and survives. Oh.
How is he alive? How is he alive?
Oh no.
Why did I say that?
That's why you jinx it. Oh my god.
I forgot I'm a commentator. I have the ability to curse timelines.
That's that's the Mach Speed claimed 2 people today.
Yeah, I feel that. Didn't it claim us both in our race?
Okay, Eggman.
Did you?
It claimed
Or
me
did it
earlier
just-
today, but I don't think it did last time.
What happened in your wave ocean?
I missed Wave Ocean Skip.
Oh, I died in Mach Speed. That's probably why we were about even.
Gotcha. Oh yeah. Oh,
He's
Flub
jumping
does-
really early.
Listen to me.
Okay, at least he knows to hit the left side for you.
Alright, there we go. It does not get the ramp skip, unfortunately. But Flood made it out of Cerberus with a 33. I don't... What happened for it to be a 33? I did not
Probably
get to-
bad first hit RNG, but
Oh, right, no, I remember. He missed the statue. For a minute. At least I think so. Unless my brain just made up something.
yeah, no, I thought I saw him turn somewhere. Dusty Desert.
Hold on tight.
Alright.
This is shortest stage. Oh, Icy going for serve clip, something he used to not do before.
Nice. Nice,
Is
and
that-
he gets it.
Was it first try or
I think that was first try.
this might?
Club, as usual, having a really good start to Dusty Desert.
Yeah, no, he's definitely good at this stage in particular. This aquatic base.
Where Icy
Probably
gets the
not
bad
good.
RNG. And dies. Oh,
The good coin flip off the bad RNG. When Serb turns like that, it is a coin flip whether he either raises his hind legs.
oh.
Oh.
Gets it the third time. Alright. Good. Club just pulling out a 58 like it's no one's business. Because
Yeah.
that's Flub.
Yeah. And that
Oh.
is the 1 minute experience. from
Cerberus is
ISP.
not being nice to anyone this tournament at all.
Oh, you should have seen the shadow one. It was worse.
I can't even imagine
I didn't have to.
obviously doing the other silver.
Really pushing this Manev.
Jesus. Oh my.
Yeah, there you go.
Absolutely murdering
That's an
silver.
18. That's an 18.
Club just committed murder.
That probably is community gold.
That was incredible.
Oh my lord.
That's probably community gold. Not gonna lie. I'd have to check. But that might be it. So someone
didn't
can
think
clip that for
murder
later. Yeah, I
Jeez.
did. Yeah, the streaming live murder of the boy Wonder himself, Silver the Hedgehog, in record time. I mean, actually, community gold is probably FPK's.
Alright, Icy not going for the loop launch, very respectable.
1,283. What the hell?
Oh my
man?
god.
That was incredible.
Listen. Okay, so who's the captain times? They have a very narrow range. But, like, if you can go, like, 0.2 faster than that narrow range, you are suddenly, like, elevated to demigod status.
Oh,
I
okay.
see getting the funny trip. It
The
doesn't
funny.
really kill you, but it costs you a bit of time.
I see you going for the safer way to get the Trail of Rings.
Respectable.
Smart, because that trail can screw you over for like no reason. 109 still very respectable Dusty Desert.
Yeah.
I already know Flub's mission 11s are usually also insane, but anything can happen.
Anything can happen.
Not to curse or anything.
Nah. Why would it be? Mission 11.
Clueless.
Clueless. I see probably gonna go for 25, 633.
Yep. Flub getting a very nice 37.
Was incredible.
Casual.
Casually whips out a 37 right there.
You know, I guess as you get better, these times do get more casual.
Yeah, typically that does happen.
This does tend to happen. Enjoying the abstract art that Soliana put up
Enjoying-
over the.
Showing the TV static.
It kind of moves too, which is kind of cool. Gets you past it.
Alright, I predict this is a 17. I will predict.
I would predict this is like a 18.0.
Piece of cake.
Yeah, it's an 18. It's definitely an 18.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was off.
Yeah, no.
The captain.
One-
That was incredible.
1.5.
1.9. Never mind, we're going over there.
That was pretty close. I think I was pretty damn close.
I think you were close too. I think I was a little closer, but I was pretty close.
Press and hold the A button
You know.
as long as you can.
Nice,
And release it when you enjoy.
nice texture on the whatever this thing is called.
This snow, yeah, snow.
Yeah, that's the word.
Yeah,
Good.
I don't know if you get snow over there, wherever you are.
I do.
Thank God.
I got snow today.
I don't know if that makes it better or worse.
Honestly, I'd say that's pretty worse.
Yeah. Figured I'd ask though. If you were in somewhere like, I don't know, Texas, or insert place
Michigan.
here that doesn't get. Oh yeah, you get like snow and a half.
Yeah, except this year we have not gotten much.
Weird.
This is a
Anyway.
place for a base.
The
Uh,
laser clip third try.
Physics jump.
Physics jump with a very weird texture glitch that misses physics jump as going
Goes
for the
for the-
rock one. What? Okay. 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 Pop
Well,
off. I.
Yeah, Flub, please press select or else you will crash before radical train. I swear to God,
see,
I will find you. It loses no time.
Icy unfortunately got had a fumble with the enemies at the end. Like they started fighting back a little bit.
And it's always sad because they put shields up and then they're sad because they can't die.
Yeah. Huh? Oh.
Oh, he went too
Um,
fast for DSS speed.
The whole city's on fire.
Tried to push the envelope a little too hard. That's his first like major mistake.
Yeah.
There we go.
Predict 19 for this mission. 12.
20. Oh no, it is a 19. It's a 19.
My brain blanked on what mission this is. Is this 12?
You know, Sonic has 7 required missions, the most out of any character.
Yeah.
Why do we play this story?
Because I love Sonic.
That's fair. Honestly, I can't blame you there. This blue guy is kind of why we're all here.
He's looking kind of blue.
Yeah. Dabba dee dabba die.
I'm surprised Flub hit the spring there. Of course, goes to the clinch jump and gets it. Amazing. Icy does not get Charu speed. Or... Huh. Interesting.
What?
He did try to go for something, I don't know what that was. Because he did jump.
He jumped again. Interesting. Oh, he took the check. He's going for ladder.
Oh my god. Oh. Imagine if he got it.
Imagine
That would
ladder.
have been crazy.
You know, there had to be an attempt. Is he gonna go for it again? Absolutely not.
I would have flipped my shit if that worked.
I would have gone out of, like, you know, slightly catatonic commentary mode into absolutely what the hell is going on mode.
Okay, laser clip. First try laser clip from Icy.
Win.
Good to see. Does not go for physics jump, which is understandable. Physics jump is stupid.
And it saves not a lot of time.
Ending that with a 146.
Focus fight? Show us the focus. Focus would find all these very strange, weird time saves and / or marginally slower ways to do things. They were just all weird. We're like, why do you do it that way? He's like, I think it's faster. Most of the time, according to Nick, it wasn't. But some of the time it was. Like, you know, focus pipe.
The most base strat. Icy not going for the first speed cap.
Understandable. Wait, no, the first one. Or the second one.
Or DSS speed.
That's fair, like... Sometimes you just want to live
Yeah.
your life.
317, really good.
With the check down there.
Yeah.
Can't complain. And I guess if your ILPB is a 301, you kind of can, but, you know, that's for the ladder.
Of course. Okay, of course goes for the M speed and flame core. I think that's the M speed, right? Am I right with that?
You just neutral stick.
Just neutral stick, okay.
Yeah.
I'm incorrect with my terminology.
M speed is really cool. It's when you hold a walking angle and spin kick multiple times as either Sonic or Shadow. And you don't get capped, but you decelerate kind of slowly.
Yeah, and it's really hard to control.
It is very hard to control because every spin kick blocks your angle. Thankfully, Shadow spin kicks are quite a bit shorter in duration. Nice lava dashing from Flub.
Oh.
Ooh.
Did fall in the lava. Icy not really making any major mistakes.
Yeah, no. Going through the automated.
Oh, it does. The funny.
The funny. Not really a mistake, it's just the funny.
The funny.
Club taking the final check. As is tradition for races. If you don't, you're either fiending for time save or like deranged. Because anything can happen from that jump panel.
That was me last race.
That was you?
Yeah, that was me. I died and did not
Did you not take the check?
Nope. And I died twice too. So...
Awesome.
Oh man.
Yeah, nothing really bad happening on Icy's end. He's probably on pretty decent pace as far as PB goes.
Yeah, probably. I think that's pretty fair to say.
He's at like a 45. He started playing this game for the tournament. Bit of history. Me and Heike, we were backseating the hell out of him in chat, and he found it helpful. Yeah, 225.
225. That's
Who the hell
actually
gets that?
pretty good.
I don't get those in shadow.
Oh, Icy taking the death. That's very unfortunate.
You know, if it were to happen,
Is that his
happen
first
here.
major mistake?
I think that's his first death.
Damn. Alright, let's see. Is, of course, going for Fast Iblis.
Will he go for final hit though? That is the question. Club is the only person in this bracket who actually knows how to do the strat. Will we see a 212
We see
here
it.
today? Or will he just play it safe and try and escape alive?
Alright. Let's see.
Because I think the only thing this bracket is missing is a good old final hit.
True.
Now, final hit is a trick that is kind of like Fast Iblis, where you hit Iblis on the way down, but of the final hit as he dives before he starts rampaging at you. So what you do is you hit the orb in the middle at the top, and then you just gun it straight down the middle, and you anti-grav slide in the general area of where his eye is going. Like, yeah, and you'll hit him as he's falling into the lava. And since that ends the fight, you don't care.
Oh, I see.
Misses clench jump.
Unfortunately.
That was the backup.
Alright, so we got Subway Surfers in the left and gameplay in the right.
Awesome. I don't think this is a setup for final hit. Well, no, if Flub goes to that top orb.
And he did
Nah.
not.
Unfortunate. Oh, I want to see it, man. He's gone for it in races before, but that was a long time ago. Against Nick of all people.
So real.
It was me, him, and Nick. And they both got final hit. I'm like, you guys aren't human.
Inhuman, absolutely inhuman.
I think that was the exact phrasing I used. While trying to attempt to, catch up to the two in their category of mastery. They have definitely proven themselves to be stupidly good at this game. Nick recently coming back for Wave Ocean, still cementing himself as a top ILer.
Will he be funny? Nope. No meteor.
No building clip either. Subway Surfers is over.
No, this is Radical
you got
Train
the
is
funny.
true.
Oh, you got the fun event where you don't have the.
Oh. Radical Train is the true Subway Surfers level.
Because there's actually kind of a train involved.
Yeah.
You do go on top of one as well, I think.
Yeah, not in the run, but you can in the game. You can.
Well, give me that homing attack cancel.
Opting out of the flip. Oh my god, flub. That is unfortunate.
or other.
I better hurry up and cross this scale. Does this conveyor change direction? I better hurry.
I'll be using the left trigger to recenter the camera like an absolute Chad. If you press the left trigger in this game, it resets the camera to whatever direction your character is looking in. Still a 40 check with the right side.
Jeez, that radical train is crazy.
That was off like a low 16.
I'll be able to move faster if I go on top of the train instead of being on the rails.
Okay, Icy
Icy.
is Flame Core.
And entering,
Those enemies
whatever
seem to
that
be
is,
protecting
the
that
elevator.
cage for some reason. I've got
the 230 experience.
Elisa's train is. Uh-oh, gotta speed up.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Spicy ramp skip.
Does not get the jump, unfortunately. But
Is
that's
Elisa
fine.
jump.
Okay, now we have two Subway Surfers on screen at the same time.
Yeah,
I'm
there's the
almost
train.
there. Police,
Found it.
hang on.
Found it.
You're going coinless.
Alright, 145, that is not bad.
Made it.
Not counting the death he had.
That's one from Icy. There's also a fun fact, Flub holds community gold for console like Genesis.
You can intimidate me with just.
Oh,
You can intimidate me with just your size.
This is why he's so freaking fast at it. Because I think he also holds no gems world record. At like a 49.
Too easy. No sweat.
Which if you haven't seen console like Genesis, the way the strat works is you still rock launch on top of the boss. You bonk it 3 times on the head, but then you get the missiles to hit you as you're leaving. If you do it for 2 cycles, that's called double cycle. There's a way to get a ring to fall from you in a pretty consistent place, so you can do it again. That's called triple cycle. And if you are crazy enough after triple cycle to get another rock launch and hit him kind of down there at a pretty specific timing, you get IL rock and save another 10 seconds. Or what triple cycle would give you.
You may be able to jump higher.
alright, let's see. Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Out of the cave.
He scares the shit out of me, but he's an expert. Trust the professionals, you know.
Of course.
I wonder if he's gonna look down during section 2.
I saw someone do that. I forgot
Yeah,
who
but-
it was.
That might have been me. Not all of it though. Just the part you would need to lag reduce through.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, it's fucking look down.
Put your power together.
Love is an
No.
uploader,
It's an uplooker.
which understandably so, it allows you to actually see where you're going. That's time save.
Alright. We are about to see a radical train from Icy.
Alright, just a little jump in the gun on that last rail. Gets into the vent. Deceptively difficult.
True.
It is very easy to hit like one of the edges of the vent and then just wonder, why am I bouncing off the edge of the vent? Why am I still here? What is the point? and then you're like, oh, and you try and reposition yourself, and you kind of dance around the edge of the vent for a little
Yeah.
bit. It's a very comical experience.
Accurately describing the vent experience.
And then you finally get in, it's like, thank God, that took an entire 10 seconds of my life away.
Superior, thank you for the raid.
What's up, Sue? Thanks for the raid. Currently we have Icy, my GOAT versus Flub. Probably the GOAT at this point. Parentheses active. The most recent GOAT. Let's call it there.
Yeah.
I'll go for recent GOAT.
I think she's still playing pretty solidly overall.
Yeah, no. He's doing pretty well. So, especially with how new he is to the category and the game as a whole. Gets a bridge refresh.
Oh my.
Very epic.
What just happened to Icy?
I don't know.
He got like hit in the air.
By what? A robot?
I don't even know. I saw his stupid little body flailing about in midair while falling. What was that?
That might have been a train. Subway Surfers.
Eggman will probably go to the ancient
Subway
castle.
Surfers.
Let's there first.
Of course, Club is going for Castle Skip. Don't even have to point that out at this point.
Because he got the green gem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Touching a warp node will send it far away in a
Club
not
is
book
very
smart.
intelligent taking the portals.
He is not book smart, he is money smart. Makes him more intelligent than this trial.
That was incredible.
I see not going for the rock launch.
Oh, he did go for it.
Oh, did he?
Didn't work.
I did not see.
Really slight optimization from Flub there. He hit the second crab very low. So you could homing attack it again more quickly.
Interesting.
Because when you're lower on an enemy that takes multiple hits, you have to homing attack it more than once.
Very nice mission. 11.
You can...
19,
very
I
nice.
mean. I'm mixing up my numbers.
It's all combat.
Yeah. They're all the same.
They're all the freaking same, man. At least Shadow only has one.
Which one will he choose? I don't know which one.
I think he's an Elise picker because he's fast.
Oh my god, get this guy out! Get him out now!
Yeah. DQ him.
Oh my god. Get rid of him now. Okay,
We don't even need the twit longer. We just need the Twitch clip. That's it.
yeah, I don't... All my respect for you is gone.
Yeah, no. No longer the GOAT. Wait, didn't Liam pick Elise back in the day?
Yeah, I think so, but Liam did not enjoy it.
Flub probably enjoys it.
I bet Flub does enjoy it. Wipe that smile off your face, bro. I see you.
You are a scream a sniper. I'm kidding. He's probably not actually. He usually isn't. I was half expecting
Very
to get
nice.
rock punch.
Nelly. Very nice section 1.
Eagle skipped.
Icy's
Sorry.
also doing pretty well.
Bye, Phil. It's actually Phil, the eagle in Kingdom Valley. They're all Phil. You can't.
Phil.
You can't tell me they're different eagles. Have you ever seen 2 Phils in the same room?
No, I don't think I have.
Yeah, see, so they're all the same eagle, and that eagle's name is Phil. Hey, look, it's Phil again. Hi, Phil.
Oh man.
Radical.
Icy leaving Tropical Jungle with a 2.
Those enemies seem to be
Just
Two.
2.
door for some
A 2.
reason.
A
Looks like
2.
I gotta defeat them first.
This is a stage Flub has getting very good at, compared to even his like no credits for glory days. As I say that, he runs into a missile, but that's neither here nor there. This gameplay is still top notch, except for that missile.
Oh boy. Okay, can you... Okay,
Okay,
he gets it.
hardest part of the
Alright.
trick. That he turns the camera like a weenie.
W castle skip. Oh my
Insta
god.
clip.
Bro.
That is something Nick taught him like, I don't know, a week ago.
Calm down, damn. Oh yeah,
Go-
oh my...
going on
keeps
the
fucking-
far right side of that breakable wall to stick to the ground and preserve that blue gem speed.
I didn't even know you could do that.
You can do that. You have to go on the right.
Crazy.
And a skid for good measure.
Nice.
You know, it's really the end game that separates the men from the boys, so to speak. Like, these stages are so difficult to do at a high level.
For
all
real.
this- except for this Mach speed. This Mach speed's kind of easy.
This Mach speed's free.
Yeah.
Easiest one.
Don't say that. Okay, no, yeah, there's no way Flub's dying here, right? He's gonna hit the jump handles and I'll change up QTEs,
What?
right?
What is he laughing at?
Flub is usually one to socialize
Oh,
on bracket. So like
316 hole. Oh my
the-
Jesus.
taking a missile to the face and everything.
Hey.
That missile cost him 2 seconds. Icy making out of Tails alive.
Bro.
That's all you can really ask for, right?
Yeah, that's all you can ask for.
And Tails devotion. You just kind of hope you don't die. No matter what strat you're doing.
This is so true.
Will he do oh, he's doing the technically faster Bells route, but riskier.
Bonks into the fucking plastic ass NPC.
Goes into Pele. Almost goes into Pele with how he timed that spin kick.
No. Oh my god.
I see going for
Oh.
portals.
Jesus. His NPCs are out to get him. Nice. Icy
The
is
fu-
now
The battleship will take off
entering the
any minute.
trials.
Knuckles, let's hurry.
Flub is on, I think, 35 pace. This is Flub's home. He lives here. He rented out one of the ballrooms. You know, the one where you do AB skip? Yeah, that's his.
Yeah.
Right before... Thankfully, it doesn't have a... It has an intruder alarm. I shall leave that there.
Bob is notoriously really good at this level.
Yeah, no. If I had to say there was like a singular level that defined Flub, I'd say Aquatic Base. If it was a boss, I'd say
Oh my god,
Genesis, but
Icy is very close to dying on Trial of Courage.
is okay.
Makes it out alive though.
That's all you can really hope for. It's kind of like Tails.
Yeah.
Go with more pressure.
Oh no.
Unfortunately.
Oh, he saves it. That's crazy. That is a very crazy recovery.
Epic platform cycle moment. That was clutch.
You got so lucky with that one.
Thank you, Icy, for being correct.
Thank you, Icy.
Nice white sky buffer.
Oh my god.
So during the light gem clip, you can actually switch to sky and hold right trigger, and you will not
That.
hit the ground. Yeah,
Oh, I
slightly
saw
to the
that.
right.
That was way
Did
too
he hit
far
the
right.
check? I don't think he hit the check. You usually don't if you're going fast.
That's unfortunate. That's.
Well, he had to save himself again. No, not this time.
Alright, let's go.
Will we do it again? Or will we see Knuckles gameplay? No, we will not.
Oh, Sky jumps through.
Oops. There we go, that's a little more to the left, which what
Nice.
you want.
Okay.
So if he doesn't get piped here, he did not. There is always a chance that if you go slightly lower than
Icy
you did,
dying in Kingdom Valley. To a rock.
the rock. Oh, that rock.
Yeah.
We'll just say it's a rock launch attempt and just move on.
Yeah. Oh, he did it again.
Never mind.
Oh,
That
no.
was not a rock launch attempt.
You can move around in the results screen there.
Oh,
What?
it's because he died and he didn't take a checkpoint.
Oh,
Because he didn't take the pipe checkpoint. He regained the ability to move around because he switched characters but didn't take a checkpoint. That's the condition.
Oh, okay, I see.
And
yeah. 36. Very nice. Very good time, especially for a race.
okay, hand emoji. 100 emoji.
Oh, I see taking that silver skip death.
I see, I feel that. I feel that so hard. Not gonna go into why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh. Almost bounced into the water.
Club loading aquatic base again. Yeah, you know, if it were me, I would have loaded up aquatic base silver.
True.
Trying to get a good IL out of this. Probably gonna sub 2 on stream.
Would not be surprised.
16 check, that's good pace. For sub 2. I should elaborate. If I got a 16 check, I would have done many things, including throw the rest of the level.
Someone remind me what Icy's PB is.
It's a mid 45, if I remember correctly. So this is...
Is this pace?
We get confirmation from the restreamer that can actually see the dummy channels that is this pace. I see he has about approximately 2 minutes left to Kingdom Valley to go. 2.5 if you count the results screen and shit. Is this pace?
Is this pace? Pace like the event?
Wait, where the hell is Flub? He got
Very
over
interesting.
where? Okay.
Very interesting.
A little more towards the door.
There
Thank
you
you.
go.
Hey, it's not biased commentary if somebody's already done and you're backseating. Like you need to be even farther to the right than I see as in order to stick.
Gotcha.
Yay. Like really far to the right. Unhealthily
Yeah.
far to the right.
Alright, alright.
Thankfully, this final bit of
Nice.
combat. Oh, nice insta clip.
Nice insta clip, very good.
Butter. Like a knife through butter, just yeet. He's doing a lot of stuff that I hadn't seen him do since he started streaming the game. And that's really cool to see a runner progress like this. I'm happy
True.
for Icy, and I hope he sticks to the game, even
I do
though
too.
this is, unfortunately, his last shot in the Sonic No Credits for tournament. It's my hope for all of these newer runners. I hope they stay.
Yeah, me too. It's a lot of new faces I've seen that like they have a lot of potential.
I know a lot of the Frontiers folk came over because of, propaganda.
Propaganda.
Just ate it.
Yeah. Thank you, Reverie.
I'm here from propaganda as well.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, it was you and Flub. I could not say no to two people.
Fuck, you right. Flub definitely ILing this stage. I think current record for aquatic based story styles, I think a 156.9 or 156.8 by him.
Yeah. I do believe Icy is on PB pace from what the
Yeah,
timer says. I
yeah,
don't
if it's
know
a
how
mid
his actual splits
45.
on.
I don't know what time of aquatic base he's gonna get. Okay, we're good. We're good.
We chillin'.
Everything is fine. No NPC on that bridge. We're homing attacking across the
No, no,
rooftop.
no.
I shouldn't have said it. And since it was before the third bell, he's gonna have to start all the way from over here.
Okay, well, is it PB pace now?
Nope.
No.
If you played the My Splits, nope. It takes like, for me, I'd say one flat for bells on a good day, and like about 3-ish minutes IGT for aquatic base, which is like a 230 plus result screen and metal screen.
Unfortunate.
This is why you script your blue gems, everybody. Because if you do one in place you're unfamiliar doing one with, sometimes you just die instantly.
Oh, does
You did not
not.
move out.
And falls. That's also unfortunate, but at least he can try again from the same spot. Unless something goes. Oh,
I see just killing our hearts here.
straight in there. Oh my lord.
Knuckles, let's hurry.
And it is worth noting that IZ is bonking not out of pure skill issue, but because doing tunnels tight is just that hard.
Yeah.
Almost taking the gems route. Fun fact about gem ions. Red gem is a gem that can slow down time by a factor of a half,
Looks like it was really advanced.
including the in-game timer. So basically you have like right trigger pressed at all times. I think Flub is on sub 2 pace or 201 pace. Barely.
Maybe.
Maybe.
That's sub 2. 150.
158 double segment. Who is this guy?
I see getting the thing.
Oh, that's really low, but it's optimal. If you
Throwing it across the room.
I
Never
mean,
never seen anyone do that.
maybe it was just
That was a nice clip through that door, though.
yeah, there are situations. Oh, another IL Flub is insanely good at.
That undefeatable playing and the music.
Oh, awesome. Good choice, Izzy. Definitely not giving up until the end of me.
I forget you can do that on MU.
It's true. You can also do the Xbox Media Player. Anyone remember the Xbox 360 had a MP3? You could put some MP3 files on your flash drive. That's just me. You could play music.
Oh, don't die! Oh my God, I see what it is. That
I
was
see.
very scary.
Club casually getting a 111.3. Holy shit! Holy shit! Holy shit!
Oh
Holy
my
shit!
God.
Can I even be impressed anymore? No, it's still impressive. Fuck it.
Oh my God.
I'm going to be impressed. He's been doing this for a long time. Sorry about cage skip Flub. I get it, you don't want to deal with those enemies. Or switch gems. It's whatever. Or rather the boxes.
Funny story about me even seeing Flub for the first time. I was streaming Geometry Dash and I had no fucking clue who he was, but I knew 06 and I still thought Liam had the record. And he came in and he's like, oh yeah, I have 06 record. And I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
I'm like, excuse me, what?
Yeah, for a long time it was him and Nick trading record. And then Nick pulled away. Yeah. And console record is still incredible. Is at a 5417 RTA. I say
Yeah.
RTA because console now uses a manually time loadless. So you don't have to have cracked loads on your Xbox 360 that has been sitting there on for 3 months with like blankets on the fans. That's not a real strat. It's just theory.
Theory.
I see coming on Wyvern. Coming up on Wyvern.
I see is coming on Wyvern and he gets it first try.
GG to Icy. It's gonna be
My goat.
Yeah.
My absolute
47. Well, he's really a polar bear, but who's counting?
Flub would have been my goat, but he chose Elise, so I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah. GG to Icy. Not a PB. Not a problem.
Let's see.
And I think that's it for Icy, and we see Flub in the bracket in Eighth place.
Let's see if we interview.
Do we
Flub
interview?
is indeed. What's up, Flub?
What's up, my dude?
What's up?
What is
Hello.
Both of you did
Yeah,
very
rough,
well.
Yeah, rough run for sure. But that's bladed.
I see continued to scare the crap out of us
Yeah.
on repeat all through, I don't know, Bells through Aquatic Base.
Honestly, I'm a little embarrassed on that death on Bells. Really, that was bad. Yeah.
It's fine. Blue Gem is a double-edged sword. It is a sword. It is a double-edged sword.
Oh yes.
So true.
Definitely, what I have to say is I'm glad I got a sub 48 at least. Like I knew like going against Flub, like I knew I wasn't gonna win. Obviously, like I just it's instinct, of course. He's
Not
the
with
world
that
record holder,
spirit.
seed number 1.
Not with that spirit. You should have
What?
been telling yourself every night. You should have been, I'm gonna beat him. I'm gonna beat him. And you would have. I
But
bet
that would
you
involve
would've
like a lot of practice
mean-
and concentration, and I'm like, I'm not gonna put myself through that. Like, if
You
my
would've
goal
seen a
was to
29
get,
with
get like
that.
sub 47, sub 48, and I hit the sub 48, so I'm happy with that. Yeah, I feel pretty good about that. But GG's Flub. I don't know
Yeah,
what time you got,
GG's
but
to you as well. Yeah, I got a 36 of 6.
Damn.
So yeah,
I thought for sure you were gonna hit 35.
it was kind of a bad run because I also died to knuckle skips, so like, and also Crisis City, but oh well. Yeah.
Yeah, Crisis City, there was a small death as well.
Oh yeah, and Radical Train. Yeah, so this
Crisis City, you went for ladder.
Radical Train, I went for left side. I was just going for. I was
You were
just trying to
doing
be the
things.
crowd pleaser today.
You were doing everything except for the skew, gravity, scales, dummy.
Oh yeah, and I didn't want to do final hit just because
I was talking about it. I'm like, the only thing we haven't seen from this tournament yet from anyone is a final hit.
So
there's only one guy.
I mean, the thing was, is you were saying, oh, I could get a 212. No, I couldn't. I would have probably gone for it if I could have gotten a 212, but I wasn't going to get a 212. I was going to get like a 216 maybe with it.
Yeah,
I was like,
it's funny you got it.
Yeah, I was just like that. And also, I want to speak about what you said about Elise.
Hey.
Hey,
Hey.
I don't give a fuck. I
Fuck
don't
you.
care.
Hey.
It's
I hate you.
faster.
I
I
hate-
don't
no,
care. I just want to be fast.
I'm sorry. AKA, I'm sorry. I'm the guy who did the task. The task picks Elise because it is units faster.
Oh,
I
revolutionary.
apologize.
Revolutionary.
We're here to tell you today, champ, that
Absolutely
speed is not
revolutionary.
But it's only faster.
Revolutionary 2-frame time save. Revolutionary.
But it's only faster if you can instantly go at that angle. Like, instantly. Like,
Yeah.
from the start.
I'll forever hold this grudge against anyone. That's not true, but like, yeah.
Yeah, no.
I'm back on
it's-
topic here. I want to say I'm surprised that I actually golded on Radical Train.
Yeah.
I don't know how I did that, but I did. So I mean, I'm pretty proud of that. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're playing very well.
No, you were doing pretty well. Like every time we
I mean,
played
that late
over,
game,
it
I'm
was just like from like early through mid game. It's just like we aren't seeing like anything major explosion happening over on Ice's end.
Yeah, I feel like that mid game is kind of well. The early game was a little rough to start. X are giving me problems. I mean, it's been giving everybody problems. I feel like.
Yeah.
And then that late game, like, since I haven't like practiced late game in a while, honestly, like that definitely put me behind there for sure. That's definitely rough. It's just something I'd go back through and work on in the future.
Yeah, end game in Sonic's brutal. It tests a set of skills that you don't use for the rest of the run. So,
It's also like the final 2 stretches that you finally get gems in compared to the rest of the run.
yeah, those are the skills in question. So it makes it really fun. It's also what makes it terrifying. But it's a good time. Run all stages, then you get that all the time.
I do want to say as well, like, it is an honor to be able to race Club, honestly. I didn't think I would have this honor, but,
thank
like,
you.
it is a big honor.
I'm
It's like, even
glad
like a
that
small
you're
beat like
looking
me, not
forward
really
to
good
it.
at the game, racing the world record holder, like, that's an experience itself, really. Whether you win
Yeah.
or not. Like, it's just the fact that I can say, I raced a world record holder. It's
This
insane.
would have not happened if Iblis didn't happen last time and the fire thing didn't happen.
Very
last
true.
time.
That is very, very true.
Probably you would have played Aura if that was going to be the
Uh.
case, right? So,
Alright.
It definitely was a wild ride there.
so yeah.
Alright, I think we gotta wrap things up here.
Is there another match?
Flub gets
after
to
this?
choose a raid.
Oh, this is the
No,
last
This was
match?
the last race.
Okay.
This was
Okay.
the last race of the tournament for the Swiss
For
Bulls.
at least the
For
Swiss
Swiss.
Bulls. So,
So-
next time you see us, it will be on brackets.
Is tomorrow another break day?
I believe so. I believe brackets are starting this Saturday. If I
Yeah,
remember.
brackets start Saturday.
Fun.
Oh, so that means we're gonna play like multiple matches on the same day.
Sorry.
That's gonna be.
That's gonna be so.
Oh well.
So like.
We're going to try
Draining.
and space them out, but we'll do our best, trust. As far as bracket qualifiers, let me bring up the pin. I don't think I have edit terms on the sheet, which is kind of wrong, but okay.
We're having a break day like every other day. I've noticed. It's like we didn't have matches on Sunday, Tuesday.
So we
And now
have.
I was gonna say, originally what was supposed to happen is like, when we started on Saturday, we were supposed to have the matches Sunday, but we got them all done that first day. And then, like, same thing with Tuesday. Like, we got all the matches done Monday, so we didn't have to schedule any Tuesday.
Yeah, we provisioned 2 days just in case availabilities didn't line up per round. Anyways, for Group A, we have Aura Maddie entering winner side, and Flub and Onaku entering loser side.
Wait, so it's me.
Wait, no. If it's by best time, it's Aura U entering winner side, and Maddie Onaku. Some combination of you four. Yeah, I think it's
Okay.
Maddie Onaku entering loser side.
Wait,
for-
so I'm going to losers or winners?
No,
I'm
winners,
confused.
winners, because
Okay.
you have a better best time than Maddie, if I remember correctly.
Oh, okay.
Then on Group B, you will see Rev and Lokester on winner side, and Dawn and AK8 on loser side.
Sweet. Fantastic.
Congrats to everyone who made it, and GG's to everyone who who got their shot and played their heart out for their 3 rounds this tournament. Whoever's doing the raid, feel free to start the raid.
Oh yeah, I am doing the raid. I think we should raid Seahawks the best
All right.
because he is a homie and I don't think has been raided by Sacer in a bit. So
Yeah, I don't think so either.
yeah, and he's doing he's grinding for the 21 hero. You know, he's a
Yeah.
good gamer.
I'll start it.
All right,
Basically, as everybody said, GG's to everybody's participated, like Lab said, and I appreciate everybody giving me this opportunity, and I'm happy to help out with comms. And maybe over the weekend for these bracket matches, you might see me back in the comm booth. Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, definitely good luck to our runners that qualified, and I'm excited for them. I'm excited to see like what potential they hold. It's gonna be very great races.
Oh, absolutely. I'm looking forward to it as well.
Is it Pyra? Yeah, it's Pyra. Okay, we're good.
Well, Fire is actually not on the layout right now.
No, but it's on the Twitch PFP, so that's how I make sure it was the right Seahawks.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
Alrighty.
See ya.
Goodbye forever.
Bye. Forever.
Goodbye.